problems with Pollock and Leon Productions. They got us in the hotel room where we're going to do the show Thursday night. Here we are, and we're going to do our podcast tonight. And I swear to God, this fucking stage feels weak to me. If this thing caves in after the week I already had of getting hurt, I'm going to be pissed.
Stop moving so much,
Happy,
and it'll
what's
be
the
all
fucking
right.
weight limit on this stage you put out here? Happy even ran away. He knew the damn thing
He
came in.
didn't want to see you fall again.
I already busted my arm. I got 6 stitches. I got 10 bruises from top to bottom on the right side. I can't move my goddamn thumb. My hand was twice as big yesterday. It's still 2 times the size of my regular hand. And I'm beat, so what's up?
He is tore up, you guys. Like, he had an accident, and he's got a lot of stitches, and we've had to do a lot of things for him. That's boating life for you, the yacht life.
Didn't put the friggin' ladder right between the boat and the dock.
We should sue the marina.
Should sue you.
So,
you ain't got
it
nothing.
wasn't
No,
me.
because you're too cheap to hire a real deckhand,
Aaron's a deckhand.
and that's why you fell, because the ladder wasn't secure, probably.
It's actually because it was a full moon, if anybody saw in Florida, and the tide went down like a crazy 4 feet, and the ladder just was not used to it, and it just made a big problem.
It went down, and I went with it. Getting scraped by barnacles, and the guy shouldn't have rented us the goddamn spot in the first place.
True.
They couldn't find no spot in goddamn Jupiter. We had to rent a spot that was under construction. It even said danger, and he still rents us the spot. All right, forget about the accident. This hand's gonna get better. Hey, I'm gonna get back to business. So what do we got tonight? Here we are, the Big Shot Holiday Inn. What's the address here? Something West Shore.
700
North
north.
Shore, Northwest Shore.
West Shore is Northwest Shore.
Do you know why they say north?
Because it's the north side of West Shore, the street.
Exactly. Very good. All right.
I mean, that's how any street is. There's a south side, a north side. That's how streets work.
Is it across the street the south side?
Oh, I don't know. I'm saying that
or is it all the
it's,
way down the other side of town, the south side?
it should be the other side. Is there a southwest shore?
Yeah, the south side of West Shore. All right, who do we got? You got
All
anybody
right,
calling in tonight?
What's up, everybody? Good evening. And tonight we will be reading all super chats. So send in all the super chats, all the donations. We really appreciate it. It goes straight to the channel. So yeah, let's get it started. So Red Beards Racing, thank you for the $5. He said, "Say it for me, Ben. Big deals, baby."
This sound sucks in this room. I feel like I'm in a friggin' tunnel right now. You guys don't know. Go back to the old way.
But he wants you to say.
What'd you say?
He wants you to say, "Big deals, baby."
Big deals, baby. Big deals. I gotta do some big deals, you know? Right now, I'm happy to do some small ones. You take what you can get. There ain't no big deal. Oh yeah, I could have bought there was a Tesla dealership.
Yeah, the Tesla dealership we went and looked at.
Big money, baby. Big money. But I'd rather play it safe and get a couple of small ones, because if one big one goes belly up, the whole belly goes. If you break that down, you take $20 million and you put it 5 over here and 8 over here, or whatever over here. You know, one thing fails on you, you got backup. That's the only thing that saved our ass during COVID, is our backup real estate. So what else you got?
Red Beards Racing, thank you again for the $5. He said, "Ben, waiting on the info on how to sign into the Zoom meeting now that I paid to get it. What's the deal?"
No, wait, everybody. The deal is you're going to get an email with the link, okay? You're going to get an email with the link. If you bought it, you'll get an email with the link. We're going to send them out. We can't put out the link too early because we got to create the room and all that technical BS. You guys know all about it, okay? So once we set up, what does he look at? Look how he looks at me.
Rude. The way
How's
you
I'm
talk
rude?
to
It's a
people.
technical BS that you don't know about. I don't know about. It's a bunch of technical stuff that
Call the phone.
they don't create the link yet. You're not even listening to what I'm saying, so you just look over at 1 to 2 words.
The way you say shit is like rude.
No, it is so rude. Yes,
You
you're
know?
right. This is how tonight's gonna go, you guys, everybody. And come on April the 8th if you want to
got
see
no
more of it.
painkillers.
Okay, because this is how it's gonna be.
All right, what do you got?
Vincent's in the house. I see
Zoom?
Vincent on here.
I don't see no Zoomers on the TV screen.
Vincent's here.
Leon, where's the Zoom people? I don't see nobody but us 3 monkeys sitting here. Turn on your camera. We got nobody zooming in? Last time we had too many people. Now we got nobody? What?
Vincent's on. We
Vincent's
got
coming up.
Vincent right here.
Believe me, I don't see Vincent. Believe me, if Vincent was in the picture right now, I'd see him. What else we got?
Oh my You gotta take a second. You gotta calm down. You gotta relax. We're gonna put Vincent on the screen here in a
Let me ask you a
second.
question. Is anybody zoomed in yet?
Yeah, there's a couple people. We got some people
You
zooming
see
in.
people?
I'm right here. Look, that's this guy Vincent, and we got Michael Jones in the house on his golf cart. Look at this guy riding on his golf cart. And then we got Clayton Williams. This guy's sitting in the back here. Let's see. Who
All
else?
right, I get the point. I'm used to seeing on that big screen a bunch of little boxes, and you see all the little Zoom faces in it, and then you got Zoom. I ain't got that. I'm looking at your ugly faces.
Well, you said that you wanted to see what the camera sees, so we put that there.
Oh, my
But
God.
now you want to see the zoom and everything like that.
What else you got?
It's
You got
technical.
anything or what?
We're trying
Anybody out
here.
there want to talk about real estate?
Yeah, Redbeard's Racing. Thank you again for the $5. He said, thanks, guys.
For the what?
He just said, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, we really need these super chats. They really help the channel. They help Rafal out, our producer.
They're going to pay for the American dream. If I ever
And the
get some
American
FHA
dream, of
approval of
course.
anybody, what's so hard about sending in the FHA approval with your video? All right? You can't just send the video in. All right? Send in the FHA approval letter from your financial broker or institution. All right? So we get the goddamn thing over with already. I'm just kidding. Send it in right away. Let's
And
do
I'm
it.
rude. And I'm the rude one.
Anyway.
I'm just saying,
You're
I'm
rude.
rude.
You're
I'm
crude,
I'm
and
rude.
you're a prude.
No, I'm cringe. That's what they say. I'm cringe.
anything?
What the heck does
Stop
chats.
moving! This friggin' thing feels like it's gonna cave in. Every
Calm
time you
down.
move an inch, I feel like I'm on the boat again, gonna friggin' crash down.
Oh, so now I can't move.
Don't move.
I should have stayed in my house and zoomed in.
What do you got, Aaron? Anything?
Yeah, Crypto's own show. Thank you for the 9.33 pounds. He said, yo, Ben, hope you have a speedy recovery. Shout out Crypto's own show, baby.
All right. Thank you very much, Crypto and Slipto. What do you got, Tipto?
That's it for the super chats for now.
You got no other chats? Nobody commenting?
yet.
Nobody wants to make a phone call? Rafal, give me something.
Can't do a
You
phone
got
call
this
today.
big ass room and you ain't got nothing. Nobody's calling in. You got no calls to make. You got no comments. Look at all this shit right here. What's all that?
That's
Read it.
the regular chats.
Read it.
Okay. You gotta find some good ones, you know?
Gotta
You can't
find
just
the good
ride.
ones.
You can't
All
just.
right, anyway, here we are. Tomorrow we'll find out if we're going to satisfy our ladies 1031. We'll find out. Anyway, what else is going on?
Josh Vinnett, thank you for the $5. He said, hello from Canada. Would you ever consider voice acting for a video game like GTA? Thanks from Nick and Josh.
I'm not in the GTA. I'm not going to go into PTA. I'm not TAing nowhere. But thanks a lot. I appreciate it. But if you want my voice, be my guest. Set it up. Have your agent call my agent and then have them talk to Rafal. What else you got?
I'm pretty sure if a lot of us actually submit to Rockstar
You know,
to put you
tonight's
in,
kind of like a test
then
night,
we could
so
do
bear
it.
with us. You know, I got the Pollock over there with Leon. He brought like, I don't know how much equipment down in a friggin' U-Haul away from Pittsburgh to do this. I mean, you got enough equipment here to do a goddamn major concert or something. So what's going on over there? We get no calls tonight and nothing like that, right, Rafal?
Today we're gonna have no calls, just Zoom people. And
Zoom
also-
in. Who's zooming? I don't see nobody.
Listen, this is just a warm up, okay? We're warming up.
Oh,
the
it's just a
machinery.
warm-up. My ass. You're supposed to put the people on the screen so I can see them and talk to them.
That's gonna happen
But
eventually.
you're not doing it. Oh, you got
and
problems. You got
whoever is
problems.
gonna get the Zoom ticket for LF
You
from,
better not screw it up Thursday night because people paying money for that shit.
we're not all fully set up.
How
But
many people you got zooming over there?
I got a couple people
Well,
over
tell
here,
them
but
to
I'm gonna be
talk. Put 'em
quiet.
on.
It's not, we tried. I told him to put Vincent up. Obviously, that didn't happen. Okay, so
Leon's
there's an
awful
issue.
quiet.
Okay, calm down. Stop rapping. Stop your on everybody. Calm down. That's right now it's not gonna help anybody. All you're doing is stressing the shit out of everybody.
So basically, just say, listen, we got a problem right now where we can't interact with the Zoomers. Boomer.
We're having technical issues, and if you give our production staff a little bit more time, we'll get it corrected. Meanwhile, my father is going to entertain you with his life.
And
I'm
super
in pain.
chats.
I ain't doing shit.
Okay,
So-
entertain us with your
I
life.
think my
So,
life.
What is new? What's new in your life? What's going on besides the fact that you fell off a boat? Okay, what else is going on? How you feeling? How's your weight? You're losing anything, or I don't know.
You're the last
Talk about
person
something. I'm
to
gaining
ask
weight.
Anybody about their friggin' weight? All right. Shit, you're getting bigger by the minute.
I am getting bigger.
By
That's
the
a shame.
minute.
It's a shame. I need to do something.
You better just.
I need to go
Get
on one of
on
those.
the JOB.
Maybe I could do a video about losing 20 pounds. Maybe that'll help.
So here we
Anyway,
are.
guys, put in the comments
we
what
do
you guys
have-
want to see.
we
What you
do-
guys want to see us make videos about.
that?
We
Oh,
do
uh,
have plenty of super chats. So Eric,
Oh, there we
Reeves,
go.
thank you for the $5. He said, "Thank you, Ben, for sharing your ideas with us. You have changed my life and made my wallet fatter. Now that I am making money, baby."
Making money.
General Cody, thank you for the $5. Eddie Thompson, thank you for the $1. Ray G, thank you for the $5 as well. He said, "Gotta support my main man, Mallah, however much I can. Times are tough."
What?
He said he's
supporting
supporting
you,
you.
'cause times
Thank
are
you
tough
very
right
much.
now.
Thank you very much. I wish we could interact with somebody, but I guess we're having technical difficulties, so we apologize.
Brothers Grimm, thank you for the $4.99. He said, "I think I hear the stage creaking. Love the channel."
It better not be, because I
Stop
can't afford
moving.
no
You're
accidents.
talking about me. Stop moving.
Happy ran out of here as soon as you started hearing some noise out of the stage.
And it's the table that's creaking, I think. It's
Yeah, the
just,
table's
'cause
moving.
I think the
But-
table's not steady, so that's giving you the
We have
appearance that
exceeded the weight limit on this stage per square foot.
I'm on a whole different section than you are, so I don't know what you're
exceeded the
talking
limit,
about.
I think. What else you got? Anything? No questions out
Yeah,
there?
Motley Investor, thank you for the $20. He said, "Richard Hart, billionaire, entrepreneur, and creator of Hex, the highest appreciating asset of 2020, would love to do an interview with you. What's the best way to contact your team to set it up?"
Call Rafal and ask Ben Mallah. What? You
Consult
tell him.
with Ben.
What?
Go- Consult with Ben. That's your best
Consult
way.
with Ben.
to get Ben on the
BenMallah.com. Consult with Ben. And we talking one-on-one. Just contact Rafal and set it up. We do it every day. I was talking to a guy today. The guy had 24 houses. He's thinking about refinancing, thinking about doing this, doing that. I see Vincent up there. I see other
Hey, we
people.
got Vincent and some other
Vincent.
people at the top.
Vincent.
You gotta unmute Vince.
Yeah,
Is that what's going on the tube?
Can we hear anybody?
Vince needs to unmute himself.
Vincent, unmute yourself.
Unmute.
Good. Keep him on mute. I like him on
Here
mute.
he is. What up, Vince?
What are you doing?
up?
Nothing.
Always zooming. You guys need to be at work.
We are at work with the Holiday Inn. Where are you at?
You guys zooming. You always
Looks like he's at the Sheridan.
He's at the Sheridan Suites
Yeah.
in Cypress Creek,
I can see it.
Fort Lauderdale.
That's what took him so long to get over there.
And I got one of your biggest fans out here. He just ran into me.
Who's that?
He came all the way here from California to buy some property in Florida to be like Mr. Mallah.
What's his name?
Good.
I'm gonna see you guys on the 8th. And he's not one of my family members, so don't get all nervous.
You need to buy the hotel he's standing in.
He said you need to buy the hotel. He's looking for some beginnings.
Very good, very good. Send him to Priscilla. She's got a license.
He didn't even hear you. He didn't even.
What?
Fix it.
Oh, look at his mask.
Find it, fix
He
it,
has the
flip
merch
it.
mask.
Very nice.
Everybody
very nice.
go buy the mask.
Now
Vince is wearing
practice
it.
what you wear. Practice what you wear. What else? The hotel looks empty to me. How many rooms you got tonight? How many was your occupancy? Anyway,
Want me to check somebody in live?
no. It's a violation of their privacy.
Hey, what's your
A lot of
occupancy?
people come to that hotel, they don't want to be recognized.
Now it's very effective.
on the screen.
What?
76%.
76% occupancy.
Yeah, very good. Go get those rooms finished. Finish those goddamn bathrooms. Hurry up.
Yeah, I got buyers staying here. I got all sorts of things going on right now.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll call you later.
Peace out. So what's up? Is the Zoom having serious problems with
Car, might lose you.
interacting with people or what?
Great.
All right, but we have plenty of super chats. So let's see. Jose Vargas, thank you for the $5. He said, "I have about 50 grand in equity, low debt. I'm getting ready to buy an investment property. I want passive income. How do I do it?"
You got 50 grand
Yeah.
to play with?
Yep.
Well, the 50 grand is going to get you depending on, your credit or your assets, at least it's going to get you about 200 grand. So, maybe a little more depending on the bank. You need to get out there and see, are there any investment opportunities for 200,000? That's after you went to the bank and made sure they're going to loan you the money. So, I keep telling everybody, go to the bank first, okay? You're not going to make a lot of money with 50 grand. It ain't happening, okay? That was maybe 30, 40 years ago. I don't know. You need to go to the bank, all right? Go to the bank, tell them you got 50 grand, show them who the hell you are, and see if they'll loan you some money. Then when they say yes, then go find the agent and go do your homework, then go look online and look under every rock you can and find something that'll make you some money. Whether it's a house, a duplex, a triplex, a fourplex, it's all common sense. Just do it, all right? Do it! What else you got?
Crypto's own show, thank you again for the £5. He said, yo, Ben, I'll buy one of your hotels if you fire Rafal.
Rafal's got nothing to do with the hotel. But I would fire every single person in the hotel if you want me to, and then you can take it.
All right, Kevin Mulnuck,
And I'll
thank
take
you for
all those
the...
great people, and I'll put them in another hotel. It's still mine. People are stupid. They take over properties and they get rid of the good people that I really, Anyway.
Kevin, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, what are your thoughts about looking at smaller towns like Avon Park versus larger MSAs like Tampa now that multifamily are priced as 4 caps?
Avon Park. You heard of the Avon lady? Well, here's the Avon man. Didn't you just go to Avon Park and look at a property there?
Yeah, I did. I went and looked at a property out there. I mean, basically, rural areas are being expanded into because the metropolitan areas are becoming full. So why wouldn't you go to where growth is happening? I can't necessarily say that Avon Park is growing. Well, Avon Park,
You
isn't
were
that
there.
like Orlando? Wait.
You
No, I
went
wasn't
there.
in Avon. I was in somewhere else.
There was a tax credit property
Avon
that was
Park?
for sale in Avon Park. It was 70-something units, I think, a small deal. And
the property,
you
but I
passed
don't think
on
it
it.
was Avon.
It was really cheap. It was only $40 a door because we had to take over the financing on it. It didn't make sense even at $40 a door based on your numbers. So we passed on it. You don't remember Avon
I
Park?
remember the property, but I don't think it was Avon Park. I think you're confusing.
One was in Avon Park, one was in Fort Myers. You went to both the properties, you underwritten both the properties, and you decided that you didn't want to compete on those properties based on your underwriting stuff.
Right, Tulane. I remember the name of the property, but I don't think it was.
You don't remember where Avon Park is? Sorry.
I'm
Now
sorry.
you
You know, the
gotta
Avon
leave it.
Park, I don't think it was Avon Park. You're thinking of something different. I'm sorry.
not
And maybe
thinking-
it was Avon Park. But anyway, is it on the way to Sebring?
Anyway.
Is that what it is? It's on the way to
Don't look
Sebring?
at a map. You're the one
That's
that
what I'm
went.
trying to
didn't
tell you.
go.
I don't think it was Avon Park. It was something else like Avon Park, but it
How do you
wasn't.
go across the state, look at a property, and not remember? No, you did.
You know how long ago that was?
A month ago.
No, it was not.
Anyway,
a month ago.
you probably flew there to lazy.
I did not fly.
Anyway.
Anyway,
So,
going
moving
out
on.
to rural
We'll get back to you
areas.
about Avon Park
That's not what he
when
said.
he remembers what the hell happened and what he saw. at Avon
That's
Park.
not what the question was, but okay, sure,
was the
since
question?
Ben's an idiot. The question was, would you go out to areas like Avon Park? It wasn't specifically about Avon Park.
I will go
Okay.
anywhere
In the
where
rural
I can make
areas.
money. It's all Avon Park. Hell yeah, go to Avon Park. We own shit in the middle of nowhere. We own places like Wachula. We own real estate in. Tell them the names of the places we own, real estate we own and sold.
We had Wachula, Sebring, we had Ruskin. I mean, that's not too rural, but we've had Bowling Green, we've had Fellsmere.
These places
I mean,
are in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere.
They depend on practically a dollar store to live. These places are in the middle of nowhere where they're doing farming, and you know what? They made money. So you go anywhere that you can handle the management and you can make money. It's simple. What else?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see. Jeremy Gerber, thank you for the $20. Ben, you and the guys all keep us laughing, even when everyone is driving you crazy. Keep it up.
Okay, I'll keep it up. I'll leave it at that. I'm going to keep it up. What else you got?
Jojo, thank you for the $4.99. He said, hey, Ben, can I get multiple loans for properties if I keep my income up, credit high, and debt to income ratio low.
What?
Said, can I get multiple loans for properties if I keep my income up, credit high, and debt to income ratio low? Can you get loans for
Listen,
properties?
you can get as many loans as you want, okay? It's all about, are you getting loans on commercial property? The property should be showing an income, all right? It's all about making money. If the property's making money, the bank's gonna loan you money. If you got a high credit score, that's really great, you know? But it's all about making money.
All right. Kevin,
It
thank you
was
for the
Avon Park.
$5.
I know it was Avon
All right,
Park.
all right. It was Avon Park, goddammit, all right?
I tell you something.
Hey, you can take it to the fucking bank.
Take it to the
The
bank,
bank.
baby.
The bank,
And cash
baby.
it.
Yes, okay, it was Avon Park. But I look at fucking 20 deals
Oh,
a day.
stop.
Okay? can't remember Avon Park.
So anyway-
Avon Park is a very small little town. Okay, but it has some population in it. But the property that we were looking at
Where'd
was
you
on
eat
the
lunch there that
border.
day?
Oh, that's where I learned about the crypto guy. See, that's why you remember it, because it was all that, and it was a good
Where
barbecue
did you
place.
eat lunch the day you went to Avon Park?
At a barbecue joint in Avon Park. I remember okay, so he's
small
saying,
town.
no, what he's saying is I don't remember the building,
He'll
but I
always
remember where the hell
a
I ate
place
lunch at.
If he thinks about where he ate there.
And
okay?
that's where I
He
learned
remembers
about
things
crypto.
restaurants and food.
Hey, that guy, let it be known that the guy in the barbecue place in Avon Park got me into crypto.
And you lost your shirt.
I've made $300.
Everybody always tells you how much they won, but nobody ever says, I lost this or I lost that.
No, I'm up $300,
Yeah.
which is, 30%.
All right, so Avon Park is not a booming town, but you did go there. You looked
Yeah,
at the building.
Avon
it was
Park
nice.
was a good place.
Wasn't the building nice?
It was a nice place. Well, this building was on the border of, this an area that was, more low income than that building
If it
was.
didn't have the shitty financing on it, would you would have bought it?
Yes, we would have bought it.
Thank you.
Immediately.
Go wherever you can see money
Immediately.
being made. If there's money being made there, go.
And then in those areas, you get a newer building because it's cheaper, so you can get a nicer, newer building.
What else you got?
All right, Kevin, thank you for the $5. He said, get well soon, Ben. Tell the stories about throwing the big concerts. I think he's talking about Hogan's.
Hogan's Beach.
I want to forget about that. Big concerts.
We used
Big
to throw real
liability.
concerts. That was crazy.
A lot of
Oh,
a lot of problems.
A lot
Not
of everything.
my type of business. I just want to keep it simple. I give you a place, you can live in it, you can work in it, you can do whatever the hell you want to do it as long as it's legal, and you pay me rent every month. It's simple. It's for everybody.
We got a lot
I
of
don't
Zoom
want to run no
people now.
businesses. I don't want all that bars and licenses and everybody breathing down your neck. I had the police department after us. I had the fire department after us. I had a whole goddamn neighborhood after us. You name it, they were coming after us.
So you guys got to turn on your cameras or we can't see you or
Turn
talk
your
with
cameras
you or
on. I
interact
don't
with
think we're
you.
zooming.
Patricia, she just turned on her camera. Move it down. We can't see you, Patricia. Hey, how you doing? Ross, say hi to Ross. There's
Hey,
Ross,
Ross.
right there. Ross, who else we gonna say hi to? Mr. Vasquez, how you doing?
Oh, I thought I was looking at myself. That's
yeah,
not
don't
Ross,
look
that's
at that.
me.
That's you.
Oh.
You got Vasquez.
Yo, what's up?
And then say that name.
Say what name?
That guy's name.
Can't see that shit.
Yeah, everybody. He knows it's his name. See, he knows it's his name. Oh, garbage to gold.
Aviator. He's a pilot.
XPTO, how you doing? Tyler. Everybody's in
It's hard
here.
to Zoom. I can't read.
We're zooming in, baby. Here we got the Bulls hat
can't
on.
put-
Look at that, John
I only
Foster.
got one person on the screen.
Who's that? Oh yeah, it's the guy
got a
we
bunch
couldn't
of people
pronounce.
on
It.
the
You
Okay,
told me you're gonna get
bring him up.
39 people on the screen. Where
Bring
they
him up.
at?
Let me talk to him. Unmute yourself.
That's one guy.
All right, well, unmute yourself. Hold on. Can we talk to him, or we got to do some more technical stuff? Did you unmute yourself? He did unmute himself. All right, not coming
We
through.
still got technical.
Well, do you know
difficulties.
sign language?
In the meantime, though,
You got any more chat?
Yeah. Icky, thank you
That
for the
means a little.
$5. He said, hello from Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Holy shit.
Hey, we did it! Yay!
All right, we can hear you. How you doing? All right, pronounce your name.
Siraj.
The last
You
name.
can call me Sam. Al-Safar.
Al-Safar.
All right. You can just call me Sam.
Sam, how you doing, Sam? You got a question for Ben today? My father?
Yeah, I'm actually
Son and Sam.
in Fort Lauderdale.
Son of Sam.
I'm helping you find a
Son
spot
of
for your
Sam.
boat. I went around. I found a spot about $35K a year for your vessel, and I got to go take videos and pictures for you guys. So I
You
emailed-
basically found a slip, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
found
I
a
found
slip
residential.
behind somebody's house, right?
This one's by a marina. I found one residential and one by a marina. And I found people who are
The
in
point
area.
is, that's paying rent.
Yes, you want to buy, right?
That 35, is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there. Don't
That
worry.
35,000 a year pays $1 million on a house. So,
I found a house for sale.
plus, you know, I could cut out Vincent's rent and then the dock rent, you know, I could, instead of paying rent like an idiot, I need to buy something that can hold a boat. That's what's taking me so long.
Same area, on the same street. It's for sale. And I was willing to go by and grab some pictures and stuff for you guys, but I need contact information.
All right, just go to benmallah.com, ask Ben Mallah. Rafal reads every single email and gives it to me.
I did.
Rafal,
Rafal, what happened?
Rafal's been busy.
Which one?
I emailed back, but I'm waiting on another reply. So that's A and B. I found slips for rent, and I
Did
found
he
some-
email you back?
I can get
Yeah,
you
he said he
emailed
emailed you back.
Well, if he emailed you back, then just send the goddamn information.
Forward.
contact information.
For what?
Information on numbers and everything, but I got one email.
But-
And I sent like 5 or 6.
Okay. Rafal, get back with him, get the information on the property.
Yeah, yeah.
Defense arm.
What happened to my? We just said it. We said it earlier. What happened to
The
your
boat,
arm, Dad?
The fucking boat. Fuck that. I don't need a spot. I'm selling the boat. The fucking boat fucked me up. I fell down in the ladder, you know, in between the boat and the seawall. The ladder came crashing down because it wasn't hooked up right, because the place was on construction. We should have been parked there in the first goddamn place. And I got all fucked up from head to toe on the right side. And I hope I'll be all right Thursday night.
There was a literal
Because
sinkhole
Aaron
in
did
front
not
of the
properly
dock.
attach the ladder.
There was an actual sinkhole literally on the dock where we were.
Dropped the little bridge again.
I don't know. Anyway, I got fucked up. Stitches, bruises, swelling, and a lot of pain. So that's the story. But I'll make sure we get a hold of you. If I don't sell the fucking boat, then
Giving
I'll
me
find
pain
out
for
about the
35
spot.
years. You can take a little.
Anyway, thank you very much. Who else is out there? What? Hello?
He
Hello?
says he probably said I love your show or I
All
love
right,
your
thank you very
episodes.
much.
or
Who's
something.
next? Who else we got out there? Pick
We got a
somebody.
bunch of
We
people
got a
out
bunch
there.
of people, and we also have a bunch of super
Super chats. Go ahead, Aaron.
Thank
Read
you
those
for the
super
$5.
chats.
He said, hello from Chicago. I've been going to John's Pass since I was a child when I visit my family in Madeira Beach. Thanks for the entertainment.
Thank you. Keep coming to John's Pass.
Larry,
When do
thank
you
you
get
for
a
the
fucking trolley bus out
$5.
there?
He said, Aaron, what are you going to school for, or do you want to fully do real estate
Hey,
like
play
your
them.
dad? I mean, of course, I want to go to college and all that after high school, but I definitely plan on diving into the business and real estate
After you get a college
after
education.
I get college, a real college education. Which I mean, nowadays, you know,
Which
It comes in
neither
handy
Ben
nowadays.
nor Vincent
Nor Vincent did.
possess.
You're absolutely right. I could have went to a trade school. That's what I should have did.
What else we got? You got any super chats?
think we have somebody on Zoom.
Zoom.
Zoom, who's here? Who we? Oh, I see you over there. We can hear you.
What's up? What's up?
So I got a question for you. I spoke to you a few weeks ago about a piece of property that I've got with a buildable lot, and you told me I should go for it. And since then, I had an unsolicited offer for someone to buy my place for $100,000 more than I paid
Do it.
just over a year ago. So my question for you is, do you think I should spend a bunch of money and build a triplex in my yard? Or should I take the $100,000 more than what I paid? 1031 in my city probably isn't gonna happen. The multifamily market is so blown out of proportion. I put an offer on a house yesterday for $350 and it's under contract for $425 right now. So do you think I should try and keep the place, pull some equity out and build something? Or just take my $100,000, pay the taxes and, you know, run to Tahiti or whatever?
I mean, what's your net, I mean, if you don't mind telling, what's your net worth? How much money you got in the bank? What's that $100,000 in your world?
With all my stocks and everything, my net worth is probably like 200,000.
Well, we're talking about half your net worth increasing. So, you know, but the thing is this, can you go out and find another one of those lots? Is that
It'll
possible?
be tough. It'll be tough. And right now, the property cash flow is like $1,000 a month. So, you know, it'll take me a good number of years to make that 100,000.
Yeah, 8 years.
Or
Yeah, it's gonna-
just keep it, take the paycheck every month. The place is in decent shape.
So I don't
It's got
understand.
Section 8 factors, so
So how
Guaranteed money.
How much did you pay?
I paid $280.
For a lot?
And right now,
No, it's got a house. It has something on it because he's got a Section 8 tenant in it. He said it's a house, duplex.
With a big yard in the middle of the city.
Right.
And the zoning enforcement officer told me I get a 4-unit building in my yard. So right now with, lumber costs, I work in development, so I could do all the plans and permitting, that's no big deal. But is it really worth?
Yeah, but you gotta have the money to build it.
Right.
So you got,
I
what do
have to go to the bank.
you gotta go to the bank, get a loan, a construction loan.
Right.
And then these days, from what I hear with the cost of materials, shit, I was talking to a guy who manufactures homes. He's saying he can't, the price are through the roof right now on materials. So now's not a great time to think about building from what I hear. I'm not a builder. But I'm hearing lumber's up, metal's up. Every goddamn thing is up. And then the shipping bullshit went up. So, I don't know. If the $100,000 is gonna make you $100,000 richer, what are you gonna have to pay Uncle Sam? You owned it over a year, right?
100%.
Wait, you owned it?
8 year, and it,
Over 1 year is 20%, right? 1 year is 20%. I don't know, I'd take the money because either that or I'd be happy with the extra $12,000 a year in income. What's better for your life? To have $12,000 a year or 100 or 80 grand after taxes? But you're gonna losses to offset the taxes?
what was that?
You have any losses? You don't have no losses anywhere to offset the taxes?
All green, baby, I'm only going up. I get
Yeah,
no loss.
well, I get losses, but they're legitimate losses, So that's the way it is. I go into deals knowing I ain't gonna make no money the first year. I'm gonna be pumping money into it. First year, I don't make shit off a hotel, forget about it. I mean, I make no money off the first 2 years of a hotel by the time you get pumping all that money into it. So anyway, it's up to you. Take the 12 grand a year, put 80 grand in your pocket after taxes, and you just increase your net worth by almost double, or 33%. So good luck. I don't know, That's what I would do. I'd take the money. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, every time you've told me, you said if it takes you 10 years to make that money, why wait? That's what you've always said.
His takes me 8 years.
Yeah,
right.
so you've always said if it takes 5 or 10 years, why wait?
Give me the money now. I want it
Take
now.
it now. Take it.
I don't want to wait for no money 10 years from now. I'll be dead. And then you guys will be pissing it away. I see my lovely wife is here tonight. She had to bring Aaron after school I can understand you stay after school for football. You stayed after school for girls' football? And I know you weren't playing.
Yeah.
Is that what you did today?
Yeah, I did.
You stayed after school to watch girls play football.
Yeah, I
Don't be
coached
a
it
perv
actually.
like your brothers, all right?
Actually, they asked me and some of my friends to coach the girls' football, so we
He's
did.
coaching girls football. That's
Coaching
even better.
girls football.
He's coaching
Hey,
girls
it's
football.
something to do. I need community service
Good way to meet
hours. So
girls.
I need community service hours, so I might as well
You
do
don't
it
have
like
a community
that.
service hours.
What happened? Did you get in trouble?
No, our school
Oh, sorry. That's
requires
the only
it.
time I'm used to doing any community service is if I get
All right.
in trouble.
Well, what else you got? You got anything?
Yeah, we got tons of super chats, so let's get it. So every person, thank you for the $5. Says Ben sounds like his mother.
God damn it!
All right.
That's what you get.
Yeah, well, who's taking care of her?
That wasn't funny.
That's
Let me
not
tell you,
funny.
he ain't doing it. He ain't
That
doing
is
it
not
for,
funny.
There ain't no reward. You
Life
can say what all you
insurance
want.
she's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
in your
yeah.
name.
All gone. It's not-
Condo in your name.
No, not in
Yeah,
my
okay.
name. No, it's not.
Wait for Grandma to kick the bucket and cash on in.
Grandma already owes me
You know
way
what?
more than what that
Better him than
condo's
me.
worth, okay?
There ain't all the money in the world worth doing what you're doing.
I'm not doing
If
nothing.
you offered me $1 million, I wouldn't do what the hell you do. Does she have enough diapers this week or what? Did you make sure she got enough diapers?
We don't have to worry about diapers no more. We got the government taking care of it. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, she's got enough diapers.
All right, what else you got,
Joking.
Aaron?
Junior the 10th, thank you for the $24.99. He said, what do I have to do in order to intern with you, if that's even possible?
Intern with us?
Is that possible?
Okay, I'm getting out of the picture, and I don't think you want to intern with him.
You don't want to intern
So
with
the
me.
point is, everybody, interns
I'm
are easy
rude.
to find. All right, you got to get yourself around the people that are doing the shit to what you want to do. You want to be in real estate? Get around people in real estate. I keep telling everybody that's young, get your license. It ain't gonna hurt. okay? And then you hang the license in the office, and you start hanging out in the office. You start doing shit with different people. You start meeting different people. You find out who the shakers and movers are, and then you grab a hold of their coattail of that shaker or mover, and you ride, baby. My coat's practically been ripped off of me. So anyway, what else you got?
Fix yourself.
You don't need a
Roger,
mentor.
thank you for the $5. Nate, thank you for the $4.99. He said, what ways would you guys recommend for me to raise my business credit to qualify for a FHA loan?
He wants to raise his credit score.
For his
Yes.
business, though. He wants to raise his business credit score, like you're Dun & Bradstreet.
Yeah, to qualify
those type
for
of...
a
FHA loan is not business. FHA is residential.
Okay, so the only thing, and I'm not an expert. I know nothing about it. My dad's probably going to say that's stupid. But
Stupid.
I know that they tell you that if you use your credit cards, like 30% or something. So if you were to get a business credit card and pay your normal bills with that business credit card, then it would show that you have an established credit and you pay it off and you're using that. So that is one way that you can build your personal credit, your business credit. You can establish a business credit card, and you
He
can do
wants
that.
to raise his score, basically.
Raising your score
to
is
get
meaning
FHA. I
to
thought
have
FHA was
available
as low as
credit.
580.
To have available
Anyway,
credit.
listen, if you got problems with your credit report and you got problems with your credit score, then that should be your first goal in life. Okay? The first thing I had to do, the bank forced me to. They weren't going to give me the loan until when I got even a VA loan. There was no money down VA loan. They still said, you got to take this off your credit, you got to pay this off. I had to get on the phone, I had to cut deals, I had to negotiate shit for 10 cents on the dollar or whatever it was. I had to straighten out my credit report. Let me tell you something, if you ain't got a credit report that's clean, that's where you need to focus all your energy, all your time, all your money, because that's all you're worth is your credit report. Your credit report and your personal financial statement. That's your life. 2 documents represents every human being. Fix your credit and get the score up. Go to credit repair if you got to.
Yeah, but how? He's saying
Whatever
how.
it takes.
So but he's basically
Pull
what
your
dad's
credit
saying. He's
report
going,
up, and it shows you owe a $500 medical bill or some bullshit. It shows you the people who holding the damn note. You call them up and said, hey, I need this off my credit report. What kind of deal can you make me? I'm willing to make payments. I'm willing to pay you 10 cents on a dollar. That's what you do. I remember sitting there and calling people on my credit report, because I didn't pay for this phone late or some shit or whatever the hell it was. I cleaned up my credit report. I made deals. My score went up. I got the loan, and there we are.
good.
You got anything else?
Perfect. Yeah, Redbeard's Racing, thank you again for the $5. He said the Zoom audio is low.
Raise the Zoom audio, Leon.
Wow.
It's not really, we can't interact with nobody, I'm
What
sitting
do
here
you
having
mean?
to talk to him,
Don't talk to me. Look over here. Here,
Talk to him
take my
all day.
phone. Here, take my phone.
I
Look at
gotta
these people.
sit in
Talk
my
to this guy.
office
Talk
in front
to
of my
Brandon.
computer
Brandon.
and watch him work.
Talk to this guy.
Why?
He literally,
Why?
I kid you not, he literally sat in front of his computer today
He does
and
team
watched me
viewer.
work.
He gets on my computer. He fixes the goddamn shit up. Everything looks kosher. All right, put packages together.
He
whatever.
literally
You know?
watched me put a whole package together
Bullshit.
today.
I took a fucking nap.
And I called him, and the funny thing was, I heard him, and I'd be like, Dad, he'll, yeah, that looks good, I'm like, what it looks
You know what
good?
you're doing. Do it. What else we got? Can we interact with anybody
Yeah,
here?
we can interact with
You
people.
need more special chats?
Right here, we got a Zoom
You got any
Zoom
super
guy
chats?
up. Yeah, we're doing Zoom.
All right, what's up? What's up? What are you doing? Can't hear you.
How's it going, guys? Big fan.
Man,
What's
look
up?
at that
What's up?
setup. He's got a better setup than we do.
What's going on? Yeah.
Not too much, man. Just watching you and your advice and your life knowledge is important, man. You're giving a lot of people the right information, the right go-to follow and motivation, and you're making them, make something of themselves.
We all just need to move in the right direction. Up. Everybody.
100%.
Or we just need a good kick in the ass, some of us.
You sure do.
And,
but you know what? My foot ain't big enough for that ass.
The setup.
Look at
Hey,
that.
but thanks
Look at that
very
setup.
much. What else we got? Look at that. Where's
He's got the
on roof?
Matrix. What the hell? What is he hacking into Neo? What the
Is he on a
Matrix
rooftop?
on the side?
Looks like he's on a rooftop. All right, peace out.
Hey, see ya. Thank you for zooming in, baby. Thank you.
What else you got? You got a super chat?
Yeah,
Got a question, but you don't have a camera on,
Life
so we're
of
not
Ryan.
gonna call on you.
Thank you for the Life of Ryan. Thank you for the €5. He said, Ben, when are you moving to Thailand?
No, me no more Thailand.
Mean what? What did
Hey,
he?
listen,
What?
seriously. What's going to happen Thursday when people are paying money? And I mean, what's going to happen, Leon?
Thursday, okay, you want Leon to
Thursday, we're
answer?
gonna have way more stuff set up here for you. Today's just a test
All
for
right,
the
I hope
podcast.
All right, you're going to
But
be
also-
doing a
All right.
live event for the people here
Yeah, but
in
people
person.
are paying to
But
zoom
people
in.
are able to zoom in, which we will see you guys, but we're not going to be able to do.
How do you know we can't?
We're going to be able to see them, but we're not
We'll
going to be able to
see.
do a lot of
Who's
interacting
that right
with those
there?
people.
Redbeard,
Listen,
Redbeard. We got a Redbeard.
Tyler.
Hey, Ben, everybody that's on YouTube right now watching us live, there's over 1,000 people, and there's only like 30 people on Zoom. So whoever.
But
So-
can we? But I can't see a bunch of them on one screen.
And
Yes, he
not
can do
today.
that for you, but
more
I don't want to see
importantly,
myself. I want to see the people.
well, okay. Well, Taylor or Tyler?
What's up, Tyler?
Tyler. You know, funny story, real quick. One time, hold on, sorry. Tyler. So one time I was in Texas. My friends, I was in this truck crew in Texas, and my friends were telling me, "Hey, we got to go to Tyler. We're going to Tyler for a truck show." And I said, "Tyler? Hell yeah, let's go." So I get in the car and I drive 4 hours to Tyler, and I'm in Tyler, and I look around. I go, "Where the hell's the truck show?" And my friend goes, "It's in Taylor, not Tyler." So anyway, that's my Tyler story. I went 4 hours
He's
the
not
wrong
even
way
from Texas.
because I didn't say he was from Texas. I'm telling a story about his name. Okay, I'm saying that I went to Tyler because I was in a Spanish truck crew, and they were like, "Tyler, let's go to Tyler," and so we went to Tyler instead of Taylor. But we made it.
Very good.
Anyway, all right, Tyler. Hello, welcome to the Zoom.
Thanks for having me, guys. All I've got for you today is that I was about to close on a duplex. It was for $370. It was pending inspection and all that, and I got approved for the FHA. And I'm like to my agent, send me the details on the other lease. So okay, I get the details, and I'm looking through it. I'm like, wait a minute, both units are occupied until 2023. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. So I texted my agent, like, you gotta look over this, because I haven't even, he hasn't even gotten back to me on this. So it's like, had all this stuff lined up to get the deal, gonna move in there for owner occupied, and they have at least till 2023. So I guess that's on to look at something else, I suppose.
Did you get all your money back? Or, hey, wait, I got an idea. Are you ready?
I'm listening.
Okay, you got options now. You could look at it from this approach. How about if you and the agent approach one of the tenants about moving out? And then you save the deal, you utilize the FHA loan, you got a place to live, you got a tenant paying your rent. You could try to do that.
Okay, I'll definitely do that.
But otherwise, you should have had it in your contract that the property was going to be delivered with at least one unit vacant. That should have been in your contract to protect your ass, really. I hope it was, because, if they didn't promise to give you the place vacant, they don't know how the hell your finances should or care.
Well, what was shocking to me is that when we got to the viewing, all that was left was just a couch, a TV, and a dining room set. There was no furniture in the bedrooms or anything.
Somebody maybe not living there. Listen, maybe nobody's living there. Listen, you got to get with the agent and find out what the hell's going on. Are you 100% sure somebody's living there? You know how you can tell? You go look at the meter and you see the meter spinning. Are you 100% sure somebody's living there? How do you know somebody's living there?
Right.
How do you know?
You don't.
Then find out. Go to the agent and say, listen, we need to do a final inspection of the property before we close. You got to go do a final inspection. Make sure that one unit's empty and ready for you to move into, and you're going to take it with the other tenant paying your rent, right? Who am I talking to? I see 20 faces up there.
Oh my God, you're talking to Tyler.
I've been looking at the guy with the black hair.
I've been looking for the guy
Now
throwing
he
up
ran
cash
away.
and keys.
Anyway, okay, sorry about that. Listen, you got to hurry up. Go with the agent to the property, do a final inspection. You might still want to close the deal. What makes you think that somebody's living there? You didn't see no shit in there.
Oh, I was just going by what the lease said.
All right, well, the lease is the lease. The person could have left, whatever. Find out the real deal.
Leon.
You know, what's really going on. Get over there with the agent and go inspect the property. You need to inspect both units. Do a final inspection.
Yep, I have an inspection scheduled for Thursday.
All right, then you'll know the whole story. Maybe one of the units is empty and you got to spruce it up and move in, and there you go. What are you worried about?
Sounds good.
The lease, if the guy left, the lease is not valid. If the tenant that was there is gone and skipped or whatever, then, you know, maybe they got rid of him. I don't know, when you needed the place. I don't know. The agent has to handle all this shit for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. I hope it's empty. I hope you move in, and I hope you close that deal.
Thanks, man.
Take care. Good luck to you.
Also, you know, we've done it in the past. We don't really do it a lot now, but, you know, we typically just do evictions. But we've done it in the past when those small houses, when you guys go to that. I mean, one of the guys was throwing up cash and keys on the Zoom. We saw him on there doing cash and keys. So basically what they're saying, the audience and the other people are saying, is you go to the tenant and you can offer them a little bit of cash to move.
Cash
you know,
and keys, cash
if,
and keys.
If they have a lease,
It's
that doesn't
time to
mean,
play the cash for keys game. How much cash is Little Ben going to spend to get the keys back from the place?
I've spent some money before. It depends. I mean, evictions are expensive. So, you know, you got $400 for a lawyer right there. Plus you got,
And
you
if
know,
he was
all
personally
this.
involved with them, he spent a lot.
Wait, I don't get it. So, oh, yeah. Okay, that's a whole different story. I've done that. Anyway, so...
What are you doing? You got any super chats?
Anyway, cash for keys is a
Before he
good
starts
thing.
talking
That's
about-
one of the
you
things
don't
that's
wanna hear about.
a good thing.
All right, good point. Cash for keys, cash for keys.
All right. But Roger, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, give us a brief description on how you got started. I know you've been over it before. What would you do if you were just starting out today? Quick version.
Depends. If you start out today, you do whatever you can make happen. Depends on your age, it depends on how much money you got. It depends.
All right, well, give a quick description on how you started.
How
Quick,
old am I,
quick
18?
version.
No, how did you start
started in
originally?
real
Oh, the
estate.
same old story. I was in the Army. I went to the apartment building. I rented the apartment. He gave me $50 a month, cheap Mark Wilton off my rent, to pick up the garbage around the building. And then I started doing more and more and more. And then eventually we did a lot. And I became his partners. And I retired his ass. And here I am today, stuck with you, Mama Luke's.
Basically, he went to go manage somebody else's property.
Made other people money,
got in good
but
with
made
that
myself
person,
some.
and was able to become a partner.
I mean, you know, I did a lot of shit on my own.
Right.
You know, you got to just get in there, get in the game, whatever it takes.
I remember you weren't only doing, you know, apartments with that guy. You were at the same time, you were out there buying houses and you were flipping
Anything
cars.
I could make money
anything,
on.
I remember. So
Anything. I leave you in the house all night shooting texture on walls.
Texture boy.
100-year-old houses in West Oakland.
there was a guy named Pete.
All right, don't go into that.
And he didn't do nothing to me.
Okay, good.
Why did you like?
All right, I don't know, you know. Weird guys. I hired these guys off the fucking liquor store.
What do you think?
You know, and I
Pete
put
was
my son
nice.
to work with him all night in houses. and
No.
shit.
Pete was nice. He built me a chair to sleep in that
You know,
night.
you slept in the chair?
He built a chair out of like
Yeah, very
scrap
good.
wood and stuff. And
He also hid liquor bottles in the fucking
he
walls.
did. If you
Why,
over,
he only
if you ever
drank
go
a
to
little
Oakland,
tiny bottle so he could drink while he worked because he wouldn't carry a big bottle. I know.
So he would hang the sheetrock and he would drink a bottle and pop the bottle behind the next piece of sheetrock so it fell down and he would keep going. And then we wouldn't know that he was drinking on the job because all the bottles were hidden
buried
behind.
in a wall.
So, but when the next guy that went to open up that wall found all those bottles in there. I mean, that had
No
to
wall
be-
never need to be opened.
I remember busting walls open that were like lath and stucco and like the worst
Wire.
old Victoria. You could not get these walls
Before
down.
sheetrock came
Sledgehammers.
out.
This stuff was it. Oh my God! It had asbestos in it too. I bet.
Had everything. Look at you.
Look at me.
Big, fat, and healthy.
No, and full of asbestos probably. You put
You're
me in
full of
asbestos.
ass, but I don't know about best ass. All right. What do you got? Super chats or what?
Yeah, Patrick, thank you for the $5. He said, Hi, Ben, 20-year-old here. I will own a jewelry store, but I want real estate, buying as my own agent and renting my house to friends for 2 years. Is
He owns
there?
a jewelry store?
Yeah, he will. Is there anything I should keep an eye out for?
Jewelry. own that jewelry store. Imagine sitting around with all this damn jewels and diamonds and gold everywhere.
But he wants to get into real estate.
I don't know about that.
It's like it's like that corner of my wife's bedroom.
Is there anything he should keep an eye out for while he's renting his house to his friends?
He's renting his house to his friend.
Yep.
Where's he living?
I don't know.
I don't know. What else does he want to do?
Get into real estate.
Get into real estate. Get some of those jewelry and cash it in. Buy some real estate. I mean, if you can rent to your friends, you can rent to anybody. Starts with your friends and then moves into strangers. I don't know. Is he renting out rooms in his house? I don't know. Whatever you're doing, if you can do it, do it. Makes sense. If you can buy a piece of property, buy it. But you ain't buying shit without a goddamn loan. Keep telling everybody that. Go to the bank and get qualified, not disqualified. What else you got?
All right, we have
think
another
we have somebody
Zoom
on
person.
Zoom.
We got what?
Zoomcaster.
Zoomcaster!
Fuck Malik.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, what's going on? Hold on. Yeah, so I have a question. I just did a recent refinance, and so I have like 380K, and I could go one of two ways. One is I have a lot under contract. I could build a nice home, do a construction loan, or I could go the traditional route and just get like a multi-family unit. I was wondering which way would it be the best to go? Like a really nice home that I could refinance later, maybe pull more money out, or go like multi-family units.
How much is the lot?
370,000.
And you got 380,000?
Well, yeah, and then I'm going to qualify for a construction loan.
Have you qualified yet for a construction loan?
I'm in that process right now. I have enough of tax return, but I have to qualify for the long-term financing in a year, which who knows, you know.
All right, so what are you doing right now? You live in your house, you rent your house, you own your house, what's the story?
I live with my parents.
All right.
And
So if you build a house, you just building it to live in for the first year or what? What are you gonna do? You're building it to sell?
Yeah, I live in it first year and then Airbnb the basement because it's right next to a very famous ski resort.
I mean, you're gonna go out and get a construction loan, you're paying 380, 70 for the house, and then you're gonna spend, how much are you gonna spend building the house?
Probably like $650.
So that house is gonna be worth $1 million, or it's gonna have a cost of $1 million. So here we go. You can have a house that's worth $1 million, or cost you $1 million. What's it worth after you build it for $1 million?
I don't know, maybe 1.2.
That's kind of risky. I ain't building I ain't going building $1 million house to make maybe 200 after commissions and closing costs and carrying costs. So anyway, what's your other route? How many units can you build on the same lot? Legally?
No, I can't build. It's single family.
Oh, single families. You can't do multifamily. Okay. You can't do a duplex even?
Well, it's kind of like a duplex because I have the basement as a short-term rental, basically. I have it like 9 feet, like, it's nice for a nice short-term rental. I'm already doing another short-term rental close by, so I know what the market is. I know what I can get.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You want to, you can't have like a guest house or an in-law unit or something you can add on to a house to make it worth more money. So you want to build this house or what? What do you want to do?
Yeah, well, I kind of want to move out and have a nice house.
You want to move out, have a nice house, and have some rental income too. But if you're living in it, the rental income is going to be how much for the basement you're going to build?
He's going to Airbnb it.
Well,
how much?
Short-term rentals would probably be at least, I would say, like 30,000 a year.
30,000 a year. So, but that $1 million, how much of that $1 million are you going to borrow? You're going to
I
borrow?
would say it cost me like 50,000 a year. 50,000.
So it costs you 50, but you're going to be getting an income of 30. So it's going to cost you 20.
20 to live there, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you see that being, something that's a big, something that you want to do, and it's going to make you feel good, and knowing that you're going to be living in a big fancy house with a tenant below for only $20,000 a year, and even near a ski lodge and all that, then it's a personal decision. Me, I wouldn't do it. I'd take that 380 grand and I'd go out and find something for $1.5 million and try to fix it up. But that's me. Everybody's different. You really need that house right now. You married? You got kids? What's the story?
Yeah, I'm married. I have 2 kids.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they want to live in a nice house, so. But how much are you going to have tied up in that building this $1 million house? How much do you cash out of the 380?
I think like 250, and the reserves of 50. They want reserves of 50, but I still get to keep the reserves, right? I don't have to give them the reserves.
Well, they don't want me to prove you got them. So, all right, so most of the money you're going to get is going to be into this investment. But it's not going to be an investment because you're living there. But it is going to subsidize your income or your cost for living. Do it, but you're doing it, mainly you're doing it, for personal reasons, which is fine, and smart reasons, because you're going to be lowering the cost of living. Otherwise, what are you going to pay if you don't do it? How much is it costing you? Well, you say he lives in his parents' house with his wife and kids?
His parents' house, he said.
How much is your housing cost right now? Nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
Well, but
$400 a month.
yeah, but you want your own place.
Yeah.
Are you in the basement?
Well, I could live in the place that I'm doing a short-term rental right now, and then I would have like living costs of $1,000 a month, and then buy the big building, like you said, $1.25 million or whatever.
I mean, it's up to you. If you and your family can live in the one, and then your cost of living is only $1,000 a month, The other way is costing you how much? $2,000 a month, we said, right? All right.
Yeah. But the resale value, I'm hoping like maybe it'll do 1.5. Who knows?
Oh, the future it might. You got to do your comps. You got to do your homework. Find out what the other house is selling for per square foot. And a good contractor who's going to build it.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Have fun with that one. You better make sure it's a guy. I'm telling you now. I have never met a contractor in my life, and then I haven't met. I just haven't met any really good ones. I'm sure they're out there somewhere, but it just seems like I get stuck with the same old type. But check references. Make sure they've done something in that local area already. You better make sure that they get some good references out of them from other people.
Or what happens if I can't close the long-term financing at the end after they build it, right? Then I'm freaking screwed.
The bank only wants to give you a bridge loan for a year.
Well, yeah, you gotta get a construction loan. Then when you get close to when it gets almost done, then you gotta get the long-term financing, and then at that time you gotta be in the same position you were now. If you lose a job or something like that, then you're kind of.
The bank should roll it into a real loan.
Is it the same bank going to give you the permanent financing that's giving you the bridge loan?
I don't know. I'm going through a broker. So.
You better ask the broker that question, because that's a concern, I guess. And that first bridge loan, they want to be paid off. So you better make sure there's some sort of clause in that bridge loan that's going to allow you to buy some more time if there's any, who knows what goes on in this world. And maybe things happen beyond your control. So build in some sort of clause in that bridge loan where if you need an extra year, then you get it. Okay, they may even, maybe there's a fee you got to pay. I don't know, but protect your ass, from not, from having a way to buy more time.
Wouldn't you rather just find a house, like buy a house? I mean, I don't know. Building is really hard. If you qualify to buy a construction loan, then you would qualify for a house. Why don't you just buy something that maybe needs a little bit of work and do some rehab to it, And I don't know. I always know that we like to fix things up. That's what we do. We've done it very well for a long time. So
if you don't
building
know how to
is
build
very
a house,
complicated.
I don't recommend you build one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. Unless you know how to build it yourself and have the expertise to know what they're doing, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but we don't build. But good luck to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Take care. All right, you got any super chats? You playing on your phone talking to your friends? Is that what you're doing?
No, I do got plenty of super chats. So Zach Bratch, thank you for the $5. He said, why go to college instead of just gaining work experience in the business?
Okay, because the problem is this.
What do you say?
Why go to college?
He said, why go to college instead of just gaining work experience in the business?
It depends on the type of person you are. If you have the intelligence and the tolerance and the ability to go to college, I highly recommend it, because you're going to get formal training that's definitely going to help you down, once you do work for a company. Okay, I never went to high school. He drunk out of college. I mean, I'll be real honest with you. You know, my abilities, I require a lot more out of lawyers and accountants and things like that, you know, because I don't have a lot of formal training. So, you know, it's best to do both. You know, get a college education and then go into the world. And when you go into the world with a college degree, you know, it shows that you spent 4 years being able to handle academics, handle a schedule, becoming a productive person and meet deadlines and accomplish and get good grades. So it shows that you're, you know, somebody that can be depended on, you know. And I'm definitely, you know, if you go to college, you have a tolerance for it, God bless you. But if you don't waste your goddamn time and money. All right? Like other people I know playing beer pong for a year and who knows what else I can't say out loud. What?
Well, that's how it is. That's how it is.
It depends on you as a human being. What type of human being are you? You know, I wasn't the type. I sucked in school.
You got a guy on the screen.
I see him there. So what year of college you in?
Am I on the screen?
You're on the screen. You're alive, baby. You zoomed right into the Holiday Inn.
I see. I'm 23 years old. I did finish high school. I did finish college. Thankfully, no student debt, no college debt. I got into the trades. I'm a sheet metal apprentice. I do HVAC for a living. Money's good. Money's all right. But I want to break out of the 9 to 5. I've tried selling on Amazon. I've tried an Amazon business, an online business. It's tough. To me, it's really tough. What kind of advice would you have for guys like me? You know, an online business didn't work out. Real estate is, you know, it's out of our league right now. With the real estate market in Toronto, it's at an all-time high right now. So, you know, what do you got to say? What do you got to say to that?
I mean, you know, Toronto's a tough town, okay?
Oh, yeah.
You know, so if you don't really feel like real estate is something you can get your hands on right now, you got to use whatever skills you got. I mean, HVAC, you're always going to be, you know who makes the big money at HVAC? I've seen guys start off on their own, and because they had that type of personality and those skills, now that some of them got 10 trucks on the road and they don't do shit. You know, so if you have that knowledge about the business and you like it and you have the hunger, you know, always try to grow a business. Whether you're in real estate, whether you're in a candy store, whatever the hell you're doing, always try to grow it as much as you can. So I don't know, can you put those skills to work and do something on your own in HVAC?
I hear you 100%. There's always room for growth.
They always need heat in Canada.
But it's about getting out of that physical labor trade. Let's say
I know, hire other people to do it.
It's about automating the business. I understand that. But for me, like I said, the online business failed. I tried selling on Amazon. It was a complete failure. But my biggest, worries is, let's say, fulfill my potential in sheet metal, in HVAC. Get guys to automate my business. Get guys on the road. Get trucks on the road. That's still, you know what I mean? The labor is still there.
Listen,
like nowadays,
you work for a company, correct? You work for a company or you work for yourself?
Yeah.
You work for a company?
I work for a company and I'm a self-contractor. I do both.
All right. So, you need to do as much as you can on the part that only on you, where you work for yourself. You need to focus on that side. You maintain that job, you keep that money coming in, but you need to do everything you can to focus on you growing in your own business. Okay? There's nothing wrong with it. There's a big business and they ain't going nowhere, and everybody either needs air conditioning or they need heat. So you can't lose in that business. All right, maybe you get a hold of who knows, maybe you can move on and do stuff like installations for, I don't know, a guy building houses. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do in that business.
Oh, yeah. I'm out in the field.
You can also grow commercial. What do we got? What kind of ACs we got? You ever go commercial? Tell them the shit we got. Chillers?
I mean, he probably does chillers. He probably works on chillers and stuff right now.
You work on chillers?
Yeah, I do. Mainly like condos, residential, mechanical rooms.
You're doing 10 tons and under, right? Typically 10 tons and under, probably.
5. How many tons AC you install? Last one.
I install AC units. That's right. I've been
How many
installing
tons? You got tonnage?
How many tons?
It goes by ton in Canada, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, we go by tons.
What's the average ton AC you install?
Do you mean the weight of the?
No, we're talking about the cooling power. It's a 2.5 ton, a 1.5 ton, 2.5 ton, 3.5 ton.
It's different in Canada. They're
No,
all
it's not.
metrics.
It's not.
I cannot answer right now.
All right.
I could get back to you. But
Don't worry about it. Anyway, all I'm saying is you need to grow. If you got skills, you got talent, you got a desire to make money in life, take what you got and grow with it. All right? Start marketing yourself more and get more business. And then, one day you'll walk away from the job. And you have 5 trucks out there that says, what's his name?
I can't see it.
What's your name?
Joe.
Joel? Joel?
Joel.
Joe. You'll put your name on your
Joe's
truck.
AC.
All right. Thanks a lot. Good luck to you. What else we got? We got some super chats.
Yeah, we got plenty of super chats. So let's get to it. Alexander, thank you for the $10. He said, I bought a residential property in the Bay Area, California. What is the best thing to fix on a property with the highest ROI?
What's the best thing to fix on a property?
With the highest ROI. Like landscaping, plumbing, electrical paint.
I mean, what's wrong with the place?
No, that's not what she's saying. What she's saying, from what I understand, what she's saying is what's the best thing to fix on a property that's going to bring you your biggest ROI, return on investment. So is it ceiling fans? Do you put in ceiling fans? Is that going to bring you more money? You're going to put in whatever. I mean, go ahead.
Seriously. I mean, you know better than anybody,
Well, whatever the
Things.
property
What do you
needs.
do? What do you do typically to raise the rent on an apartment?
I mean, nowadays, people want granite. People want stainless steel. People want, built-in microwaves. The millennials want everything. They want amenities. They want everything.
on your market.
So it depends. I mean, if you're at a college property, then you're going to want to put amenities and things in that are going to attract students, like gyms and things like that, so that they can, don't have to get gym memberships.
How much does a new stove cost?
A brand new stove? I believe it's like $400.
Stainless steel package.
Probably like
What do you get in a stainless steel package?
$2,800 for
What comes in a stainless steel package in an apartment building?
You get a refrigerator, you get a stove, you get a dishwasher, and you get it depends. You could do an overhead microwave or not. But typically it's a
All matching stainless steel for how much?
Usually if it comes with a microwave, it's like $2,800. But if it doesn't come with a microwave, we can get them like $26,
So there you go. $2,500, you redo all the appliances in your kitchen. Done.
And that's stainless steel.
How much you got to raise the rent to make up for that?
I mean, $200 a month would get you your money
Even
back
in a year, baby.
$200 a month to get you even in a year.
There you go. And the rest of that is gravy. All right, what else we got? What you got?
We got somebody on Zoom.
Zoom, baby. Zoom on in.
Yo.
What's up? What's up?
Making some money. All right, so I just moved to Fort Lauderdale. I have 10 grand. I'm looking at rural properties. I'm thinking recreation, camping. What is the ROI long term if I buy and hold, say, auction properties or anything less than like 10 grand?
You want to find
South Florida?
a piece of property anywhere in Florida for less than $10,000 total price?
They're out there.
The price of a used car.
I think, are you talking about like trailer parks and stuff like that, buying like lots and trailer parks?
Exactly.
Okay, I thought he was, because you can
Trailer
find
parks that have a lot rent?
Yeah, and then you buy the...
Ask him.
I don't know, he can hear you.
What can you buy in Florida for $10,000 right now? You please tell me.
An Econo Lodge. I heard somebody in the background saying
Quarter lots.
Acre, quarter lot?
Oh,
You're
yeah, you
gonna get an acre of land?
Where?
Boca Raton.
No way. Boca
Sorry,
Raton's one of the richest
wrong
areas
answer.
in Florida.
If you buy an acre for $10,000 in Boca Raton,
Do
it's
10 of them.
underwater. It's in a swamp.
Listen, if you can find...
So what do I do with the 10 grand?
What do you do with 10 grand? You can't do shit with 10 grand. I'm sorry. Unless you want to start buying mobile homes and fixing them up. That's not a bad thing in Florida, by the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of seniors out
You
here.
can make some money. You can fix them up, rent them out, but they're hard to finance. You got to get a loan. You got to put yourself in a position to get some money from a bank. Have you ever borrowed money before?
No.
Do you have a job?
Yes, self-employed.
And what? Do you have a decent credit score? Have you ever applied for a loan? Have you been working over a year?
Stop being rude.
I'm not being rude. You know? How about this? Have you gone to the bank and asked for a loan?
It's being rude.
No.
Then that's the first step. That's the first step. How much money can you get your hands on? Because you ain't gonna buy shit with 10 grand unless it's in the middle of nowhere and nobody must not want it. I'm sorry. You need to go to the bank and find out how much money you get your hands on for your first loan. You know, whether you have to live in it, if it's FHA, you can live in it. You can buy up to 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. Then you're talking. But you gotta go to the bank and get a loan. I can't help you any other kind of way.
All right.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, one thing I gotta say.
Uh-oh.
Vincent a raise.
What do you say?
Give Vincent a raise.
Bullshit. Vincent just had a 30th birthday. That was a raise.
He's a year older. We raised him to a new year in his life.
Vincent a raise.
Give him a raise. Don't everybody think it's
give
me
a
not
raise.
doing it. Okay, I do what he says.
Listen,
okay?
These guys ain't working for no fucking paycheck. Let me get that straight right now. All right? They ain't working for no paycheck. Don't let them fool you. They got assets. Okay? So don't let them cry to you how broke they are.
I don't cry.
And everything comes in time.
You got to zoom. Somebody then zoomed on in. Who's
Trisha,
that?
can you unmute?
Hello, hello, hello.
You're on mute.
You're
Was
on
that,
mute.
I think
You're
that
on
was,
mute.
was that Patricia from earlier? I remember her. Was it Patricia? Yeah, Patricia, see?
Can't hear her.
And you don't have to yell at people because the screen's way over there. You have a mic that's right here. You're like,
Ah! You're lucky this wouldn't hurt you if I threw it at you. If I throw it at you, it's gonna hurt you. There's no point in throwing it at you.
don't hurt your arm.
Your arm, Patricia.
My arm hurts.
Don't
Why am
hurt
I
your
using my
shoulders.
right
Stop
arm?
using
You
your
got
right
Zoom.
hand.
You got somebody on Zoom. Come on.
Yeah, it's on. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Thank you guys. Hi, I just want to say thank you guys. I've been watching you guys for a really long time, and pretty much just want to absorb everything and learn and take it to the bank pretty much.
Very good. We're just here trying to help people get in gear and do whatever it takes in their life to make some moves and get ahead. That's it. You know, everybody needs to get ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
So you out there looking for deals right now, or what are you doing to enhance your real estate career?
Yeah,
like
so
that,
my
don't
dad is actually really involved in it. He has a couple of properties. We live in Chicago and Illinois, kind of like in the suburbs. So I'm slowly trying to like find some deals, kind of learning some more before I really get out there. But yeah, that's why I'm here, trying to learn, make some money.
Ain't much to learn, all right? All you gotta do, are you working right now?
I do work, yes.
Okay, and do you pay rent?
No, I don't actually live with my, I live at home.
All right, well, you know, you need to be, anybody over the age of 18, I believe, that's been on a job over a year, how old are you, about 19?
No, I'm 25.
Okay. So anybody that's been on, you know, a job over a year can go to the bank and say, hey, here's who I am, give them whatever they want, and apply for your first loan. And that'll tell you where you stand and borrow money. It's simple.
For sure. I will definitely start doing that.
I mean, they do it every day. You just walk in and say, hey, I'm thinking about buying a house. Will you give me a loan? All right, they're going to give you a long list of shit they want. And you're going to say, give me your tax returns. I know.
Down, rest your hand.
Give me your tax returns. They'll run your credit report. And they'll say, okay, you qualify for this much money, and there you go. And then go find a place to buy it. Everybody can do it. It's the simplest thing in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We
Thank you.
appreciate you zooming in.
So to everybody that's watching on YouTube right now, the link to Zoom meeting is in the video descriptions. If you click on that, you can actually get on Zoom and you have a chance to actually talk to the guys. So click on the link in the video description and you get on Zoom. Also on the Zoom, we have a poll right now. What kind of videos should we make next? Real estate, fashion, boating, or 1031.
I'm going to vote.
Go there and
Your
vote.
vote don't
I'm
count.
voting, goddammit. My vote counts.
Vote.
There we go.
Biden says my vote counts.
All right, you got any super
All right, yeah, we got
chats?
plenty of super chats. So Corey, thank you for the $20. He said, thank you for sharing your great knowledge and experience. Corey Chambers from Entar Real Estate. TK, thank you for the 10 pounds. He said, Ben, wish you quick recovery. Would you buy a hotel in central London?
Never. What's the name of the hotel we stayed in London, Carla?
It was
named
right. It was
after the
right next to the
sandwich you like.
palace.
Reuben. We stayed in the Reuben Hotel.
It was right next to the palace. right?
Behind it, the back door of the palace. I think all the royal people used to sneak out the back door of the palace and sneak into the Reuben Hotel. It's right near the back door of the palace. And it's very English. They give you this weird shit for breakfast. Their breakfast is kind of weird. I mean, let's be honest. I don't know what the heck. They called it bacon something, but it tasted pretty real. I don't know. What else you have? Onions for breakfast or something?
Beans.
Beans. Who the hell wants to eat beans for breakfast? You know what that does to the rest of your day?
I would
want you
never
to eat
walk
fucking
around with
beans
you
for
around
breakfast.
London after you had fucking beans for breakfast. You know, the next thing he's going to complain about is the survey that's on the screen. Just
survey on the screen.
Pre-warning you guys before he complains.
I can't go out of the country. 1031 does not permit it. And those cities, man, you talk about being tough. Man, tough is, go outside the country and see how tough it is to be in real estate.
All right, Nate, thank you for the $4.99. He said, besides getting a real estate license, where would you recommend me to get my real estate advice, such as like real estate laws and loopholes like 1031?
What did he say?
Where do you think he should get advice on basic real estate, like, you know, things like real estate laws, loopholes, and 1031? Where should he get his advice from?
I mean, if you're in a situation where you need advice on what to do because you need to do a 1031, or you're trying to figure out other, I don't know, whatever loopholes, then that's why you have lawyers that specialize, but they ain't free. I mean, basically, it depends on your situation. Whatever your situation is, there's a specialty person out there that specializes it, either as an accountant or as a lawyer, and you want to find that person. The problem is they ain't free, and a lot of them ain't cheap. But whatever they tell you, they got a license on the line. So if my lawyer gives me some bullshit or my accountant gives me some bullshit, I'm going to throw them under the goddamn bus. Hey, the lawyer and accountant told me, don't blame me, shit. So, that's why I believe in using lawyers and accountants, because if they screw you over, they give you bad information, they're next on the chopping block. And they're liable, so I consult with the right person. Who we got up there?
We have Val Canton.
What's up? What's going on?
Hey, Ben. I'm a real big fan, man. You know the Life for Sale Season 1 and Season 2 on the previous channel?
Yeah.
On Concrete? I watched all of it. My question today is, I'm in North Central Florida in Gainesville, and once I get my real estate license, can I send you deals? Because I saw the episode where it's Vincent's birthday when you gave him like a property, like a triple net. It was a KFC property. And then I see one similar to it, but then the tenant is Verizon and PetSmart Supermarket. So I'm like, oh, is this a triple net? What I'm doing right now with my life is I'm learning a hybrid course on economics, investing, and then we start the 10-week real estate program tomorrow. And then the question is, can I send you deals when I get my...
Absolutely. You get your license, you get out there and find deals, you send them to us, and if it's a good deal, we'll tell you in 5 minutes. If we know Gainesville real well. We bought and sold properties in Gainesville. I know, we know the good, the bad, and the ugly out there. So we can tell you right away. Hell yeah, if you find something and it's a good deal, send it to us. Hurry up and get your license.
Last question.
How many courses does it take to get your license?
Sorry?
How many courses do you need to take to qualify to take the test for the license?
No, what do you call this? I haven't even started a course yet. I'm doing the thing I told you about, the 10-week thing. And then,
The 10-week thing?
but the 10-week cohort or whatever.
Okay.
And when I'm done with that, yeah. But do you want to give me a deadline or something to get my license or what?
No, just get it. As soon as you can, get your license. It's never going to hurt you. It's going to open the door to meeting other people and being in the real estate game. So please, get your license. All right?
Okay.
All right, we'll be waiting for you to bring us that big fat deal with
Wait,
that
real quick,
8 cap.
One
8 cap.
last. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Oaks Mall, behind Oaks Mall, is that a good place to live? I found like $600 per month and one room by myself. It's kind of sketchy, but I figured I'd just buy a machine gun and be safe, you know? Or should I just stay in a safer environment near the hospital? What do you think, man?
I always go with the safer place to live. You know, maybe you have to give up something, but there was a building that we owned. It was called something Tree. It was a nice place.
Tree House? No.
Not Tree House. We owned 2 buildings in Gainesville once, a long time
remember I
ago.
went and stayed at the
Bentry.
manager's house.
Bentry. Anyway, there's some nice little pockets of Gainesville, you know, where you can find, you know, nice places. What about around students? No. Try to get around to college.
I'll look at the students.
All right, go on Craigslist, go on forrent.com, and but you can find yourself a nice place. But don't stay in a rough part of town. You get really rough out there.
Yeah, Gainesville can be rough in
It's rough
certain
and
areas.
good. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
and go to apartment complex and tell them that you want to train as a leasing agent. Okay, maybe they'll give you a break on your rent. You can do that and live there. Real estate, a lot of times in real estate, you get a discount on a free apartment if you work for them. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the comments on Zoom, okay? I get to laugh at comments, okay? Some people are hilarious.
You got a free apartment with your first
Okay.
goddamn job, and you've been living.
Yes, you're right.
House.
You get a free apartment when you go.
Shit.
Well, no, you
He
don't
took
get a free
over-
apartment.
Vincent took
Don't
over
think
2
that.
apartments.
You get 20% discount is what it
Well,
typically
you did.
is.
You took over 2 apartments.
Okay, you
Shit.
typically get a 20% discount.
All right, what else we got, Aaron?
Gav, thank you for the $5. She said, Shalom. Ben,
Shalom.
as a New Yorker, is there a pizza you truly approve of in Florida?
A pizza?
That you truly approve of?
Shit. Carla, where do you get the best pizza from? I mean, you know, you got to find a better pizza, honestly, down South Florida. Why? Because they're all from New York making it. You know, I never went out for that Chicago stuff too much, but if you want good New York pizza, the best place is going to be, oh man, there's one good place. They have the same one in Brooklyn, Sheepshead Bay. Same name, where the guy got shot and killed. Clam, used to be like a clam place.
I know what you.
Anyway, South Florida, go where the New Yorkers are at. You'll find good pizza, believe me. What else?
I think we have a Zoom caller right now.
Zoom, baby. Zoom on in.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
What's up? What's going on?
Can you hear me? So, me and my wife just started saving. We saved up about $8,000. My wife's a teacher. I work in technology. We live in pretty bad section of Miami right now, and we're looking to invest in a property so that we can fund our dream home, to be able to afford a nicer area. Basically, what I was wondering from you is $8,000 already enough to put down on a loan? For what we were thinking about doing is like a multifamily kind of thing, like an apartment complex or something like that? Or do we need to save more? And is that the right first move, something like a multifamily kind of deal?
I mean, the first thing you got to do is you got to go and find out how much you can go out and shop for. That determines everything. Until you go to the bank, until you apply for it, you're going to definitely have to get an FHA loan. You were never in the military or nothing, right?
No.
All right, so you have to go FHA. It's $3,500 on every $100,000. You only got $8,000. It's going to take $7,000 for $200,000. We all know $200,000 ain't buying you shit in Miami, not in a decent neighborhood at least. So, first thing you do is go get the loans set up and go get qualified.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe you qualify for $300,000 or $400,000. Then you guys only got to save up another $2,000 or $3,000, and you can make the deal happen.
Okay.
But go get qualified immediately. Go online.
I'll buy anywhere in Florida.
Well, go online.
I don't care about Miami.
Well, you know, go online and see what you qualify. You can go to Lending Tree or any of those, or go on to a bank, whoever you bank with. But until you find out how much you can borrow, that's, you can't figure out what the hell you're going to buy.
Gotcha. But as far as like a first purchase for that part, what do you think about a
If
first
you can
purchase? Would you be
stomach, listen, if you can live in a rental and rent something out with the property, let's face it, that's pretty smart. I mean, if you can live like that, a lot of people can't live with their tenants. A lot of people want their own house and.
Right now, we own a house. We own a house in
All right.
Miami, in Colmer.
You got any equity in it?
We own it.
Do you have any
we own all the
equity? How much do you owe?
Right now we owe like $2,000. We're like about to pay it off. That's why we're looking at.
Your house is paid off?
Almost.
And how much is it worth?
A couple payments away.
How much is it worth?
When it was purchased, it was valued at like $50,000 or something like that. But I'm sure it's worth way more than that now because it was purchased like
What am I looking at?
almost 30 years ago.
How much is your house worth now that you live in? You don't know?
I have no idea.
Well, you need to find out. Get a broker's opinion.
Okay.
Because
What's your Zillow estimate?
go online and even find out. Go to a broker.
Actually, I haven't even looked at the Zillow. I'll have to check it.
Go find out what you've been sitting on. Maybe you're sitting on, some serious money, and now you're talking about doors opening for you. If you're sitting on $200,000 in cash and you qualify to borrow more, now you're talking. Now you're talking about being able to go out and find something, maybe a fourplex if you could stomach living in it, or a triplex or a duplex or, something like that. All right, but go find out how much your house is worth and how much money you can borrow from the bank. All right?
Cool. Okay.
That's what you need to start. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, you guys super chats?
Yeah, EJ, thank you for the $19.99. He said, should I hire a general contractor or builder if I'm starting new construction, or should I find a project manager instead? I'm worried if I hire a general contractor, now my margins will be too small based on the cost surge or materials. Any thoughts?
I'm sorry.
Listening. He wasn't listening.
wasn't
He
listening.
was reading a text message.
Yeah, but for
and
a
he
very
does
important
that-
person.
He does it all the time.
All right, what do you got?
He said, should I hire a general contractor or builder if I'm starting a new construction, or should I find a project manager instead? I'm worried if I hire a general contractor, now my margins will be too small based on the cost surge or materials. Any thoughts?
I mean, listen, if you know how to build and you're going to run the job,
No, he's not. He's going to hire a project manager or a GC.
listen, if he's hiring a project manager, he better know what the hell he's doing in construction. What?
No, they didn't hear what I said. I said he's not hiring. He's
deciding whether to hire a project manager or a GC.
But he's gonna have to have a GC because who's gonna pull the
If he
permits
hires
and
a
stuff
project
out?
manager, then he's going to be the GC. He better know what the hell he's doing. I mean, it depends. If you got the time to build the project and worry about every little goddamn thing, and you have the ability and the knowledge of building, so you can supervise the project manager, because project managers are just managers. He's a manager. Still got to be supervised, So it's a big thing. With the GC, he's legally responsible,
Do a Zoom conference.
GC's gonna have insurance and workman's comp and all this other shit, and he basically is gonna write him checks. He's gonna charge 20% above the job. All right, what else we got?
We have somebody on Zoom.
Zoom, baby, Zoom. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey man, I'm here from Texas. I'm not from Florida. But I'm here from Texas. I don't know if you do any.
Where in Texas? Where in Texas?
Bronzeville, Texas. So I'm over here where SpaceX and everything's gonna be booming in the next couple of years. So I'm thinking about getting into housing, doing some sort of, complex towards Los Fresnos, Texas, where, all this is gonna be popping off. I've been working on my credit, and right now it's okay, but I'm just looking for a good bank, good starter bank, to, maybe find myself a good complex, and if I have to fix it up, I'll be doing all the contracting myself, because I do, I have done construction all my life, so I do kind of know my way around, construction. So I was just seeing if there was a bank or anything you might have, here in Texas.
You lived in Texas for 3 years.
You wouldn't even let me talk to you. I stopped listening. I'm sorry.
I want to know what he was trying to.
He
accomplish.
said, last thing I heard, he was from.
He's looking for a bank in Texas.
I mean,
Like a good bank
Why
in
is you?
Texas.
He's talking to you.
anyway, the point is this.
So you're both bad.
He's talking to you.
We all know you need the bank's money, all right? So that's the number one thing. Once you get over that hurdle, money solves all your problems. You need to find a bank that's you're gonna get qualified with, whether it's, or a broker, but you need to find who's gonna loan you the money. And, you got to, have you ever walked into a bank and told them you wanted to borrow money before?
Yes, sir, and that's how I had to go through a whole credit repair and all that stuff. So
Very good.
yeah, and I went through Bank of America, and so that's who I'm banking with right now. And I'm slowly bringing up my credit, but
You might want to think about going to like a credit union. And I don't know where you work. If your job, you might want to talk to your job. If you work for maybe a bigger company, sometimes your job gets in with, I know the guys that worked in the oil refineries in Texas when I was there, they had a credit union that they specifically went to. It was like the oil refineries credit union. And so what happens is if you've been working with that company for a long time, then they're more lenient on you and are more ability to loan you money, and they know that you're working, and, they actually kind of, get in. So I would say maybe try to go to a credit union.
There are credit unions that take everybody now.
Yeah, maybe a credit union is going to be a
small
smaller
banks,
bank. Big banks are going to think it's going to be hard. You're going to have
go
to
in
develop
and say,
a
hey, I
relationship
want to
with
get a
smaller
home loan,
bank.
and see what they say. But, if you're not looking to put a
I
bunch.
never walked into a credit union.
Well, what about, even if you walk into a small bank too, but have you specifically want to, apply for an FHA loan? Because, you don't need that much money down. and
Or
you can buy
maybe,
units.
maybe there's also a bunch of people online. There's, I don't know. There's a
Let me
bunch
ask
of
you a
online.
question.
Or
Let
a
me ask you a
mortgage
question.
broker. Maybe go to a mortgage broker.
How much money do you make a month?
I make $2,000 a month. I work for a wrecking service, and I put in a lot of commission. So
10,000 a month? How much a
You
month?
say 2 or 10?
Two.
2,000. 2,000 a month. It's 24,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'm going to be straightforward and honest with you, which might be okay. You qualify for about a $100,000 loan. Okay? That's what you qualify right now. Now, the question is, you need to go in there, show them the money you're making, give the bank whatever the hell they want, and get yourself an FHA loan. It's not going to require a lot of money down, and find out what is the most you can buy with the amount of money they're willing to loan you. But the whole thing is getting your hands on the loan. Get the loan. Without the loan, we got nothing.
Right. Yeah, I never went through the credit union, so I'll probably try that.
Go to a small bank too. You might go to a small bank, Small banks are a little more lenient on local people, but get out there and try to find the money. You need the money to do the deal.
10-4, sir.
All right, good luck. I'm glad you cleaned your credit report up. That's good. That's the first step. I had to do it. I did it when I was young.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, we all got stuff from somewhere. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
All
Man,
right.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of people on Zoom still.
Frank, thank you for the $5. He said, ever plan on looking at New York City retail? Half the city storefronts are empty right now.
I'm not looking at New York City anything. I've been there. It wasn't pleasant. I didn't like it, and I ain't going back. So thank you very much, and I'm sure there's a lot of money to make in New York, but it ain't for me.
You could buy
All
hotels.
money ain't good money.
You could buy hotels in New York right
Yeah, I
now.
know. There's
there's tons of stuff in
$200
New
million
York.
hotels,
if you
$100
wanna
million.
buy in New York. There's tons
I'm
of
not
stuff.
living that kind of life. No, thank you.
Ferrari hat.
I'm
Is that a
trying to
Ferrari?
exit, not enter.
That's a Ferrari
All
hat.
right, what do we got here? Hello, how are you? From New York City, how are you?
How you doing, Ben? Thank you for all your content. Junior, Vincent, Aaron, you guys are doing a great job. You're
Thank
helping
you.
A lot of people. I'm here with in Little Italy.
I told you, New York.
It looks like New York. I can tell.
Little
The
Italy's
best
got
pizza
the best
right there.
Pizza, hey. And the calamari and the pasta fazola. Hey, in Little Italy, hey, wait a second. You're in Little Italy, right? Does the guy still stand outside telling people to come in and offer them a free bottle of wine? The guy with the fur coat on? The restaurant? There's a guy that's always out there trying to reel people into a restaurant.
No, that's by the market. That's by Arthur Avenue, the market.
All right. I don't know. Little Italy and Chinatown were pretty much right on together, but all right. Well, grab me a slice with extra cheese and sausage and pepperoni. I think you said you're in Little Italy. Little Italy's in Manhattan. You don't know where he's at.
There's a Little Italy everywhere.
You got a Little Italy in the Bronx? I don't know. I didn't go to the Bronx. I didn't go to. Let me tell you, I didn't mess with the Bronx. All right. I couldn't handle Brooklyn. I couldn't handle Queens. I couldn't handle Manhattan. I sure didn't need to take my ass to the Bronx.
It's a zoo, man.
It ain't for me. Good. You're a stronger man.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I have a real quick question for you. A lot of people are asking for money and the loans, right? So if you get a hard money loan, get a partner, a capital partner. Let's say you get an 80 LTV hard money, and then you need somebody, with money, 20% to cough up the money, and maybe you do a 60 split or a 70-30 split on the net profits. Let's say on a flip deal. That's a quick way to do it, right?
Yeah, what he's saying is, you understood?
Sounds like you're gonna find everybody to put in the money, and you're just gonna run the show.
Right.
Yeah.
To do it. See, that's it.
What he's saying is that a good idea to do?
If you can find the hard money lender, and you can find the person to put the money up, and you can find the deal and run it, and get a piece of the action with no money, hell yeah, it's a great deal. It's always great to get the foot in the door without giving up any money. But don't screw up because you're playing with other people's money. And a hard money
lenders will break your legs in New York.
In the Bronx.
Yeah.
This is what they do to you if you don't pay, buddy. That's the Bronx.
I'm in Tampa. I gotta come by and visit you guys.
Yeah, come visit us and bring us some pizza.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck to you, Benny in the Bronx.
I don't think his name was Benny. I think
he looks like Benny. For
yeah,
the
I don't
Bronx.
think his name's Benny.
Benny Blanco for the Bronx.
Benny Blanco. There was a guy.
You got anything, Aaron? Or we gonna sit here all night? You got school tomorrow. You got homework to do.
Yes, I do, actually.
All right, what do you got?
I think we actually have another Zoom call.
Zoom, baby, Zoom.
Max.
Open up the Zoom door.
Can you hear me?
I can hear ya.
No way.
Yes way.
Totally.
Okay, so Ben, all right, this is awesome. So Ben, in the last year, I made like $800,000 trading stocks.
Holy shit.
And now I want to invest in Airbnb in Miami, and I want to know what you think of that.
The problem is this. Miami's a tough town. All right? They closed Miami down when I was there a couple of weeks ago. They got so crazy, spring break in South Beach, they shut the city down at 8:30. Listen, Miami's a tough town. You better know your ropes around there. I don't know my ropes in Miami. The problem I have with Airbnb is the banks are not recognizing it, to my knowledge, to loan you money. If you tell them, I Airbnb, they're not taking it, to my knowledge, as a real serious business.
No, you can't homestead it because you don't live there.
Homestead just means that I'm not going to take it away from you. The point is this. If you want to buy some units, are you going to use all that cash up, or are you going to try to get financed under like a personal residence?
Well, I figure I may as well use leverage.
All right.
Give me the water. Loans and stuff.
What?
I
mean, what do you want to do? You want to come to Miami, fine. You better, how much do you want to spend?
Well, I looked at an apartment for thinking about buying one around 400,000. So maybe I put 100, 120 down. Relative to the comparables I saw listed on Airbnb, I don't know, it seems like it could be profitable.
I'm sure if you put your mind to it and the numbers work, it's going to be profitable to make money. That's a lot of money per unit.
How much was it? I'm sorry.
I think you could find real regular.
Per unit?
You can even with the price being
No.
right now in Miami, even you can still buy decent neighborhoods
for
$200,000 a unit,
150,
$175,000 a unit. They're regular
Really
apartments
good
and
neighborhoods.
fourplexes in decent neighborhoods. $400,000 for an apartment.
Buy a house or
apartment.
I mean, but do you want an
housing-
Airbnb? The whole thing is he wants to do this Airbnb. Is that that's your whole concept? Why don't you just buy a 10-plex? Why don't you just buy a
Well, you can
10-plex
get
or a
10 plex for
five-plex?
800 grand.
If
Oh,
800
you
grand, if he
finance
goes
it,
and
yeah.
gets a loan on it, he can.
Listen, right now you need to get down to Miami. You need to see what your choices are. You got to determine how much you want to spend. Okay, you're going to take that whole 800 grand and put it on the table? I don't think so. That's $3 million worth of property. You don't want to do that, right? How much 800 grand you want to spend on real estate?
200, 300.
All right, so the 300 is going to buy you about $1.2 million. Okay, go down to Miami, find a real estate agent, or go online and and try to get an agent that's gonna tell you, say, show me every fourplex, triplex, duplex, and for under $1.2 million.
Is
And
there?
see what your choices are?
So you don't think?
Why are you going to
so
Miami?
You don't think nice? You don't think that pretty apartment buildings that allow for Airbnb and this high class, fancy stuff? You think units? You think multi-family, whatever?
You think you're gonna get that much more if you rent somebody a 2-bedroom that's an apartment versus a small 2-bedroom house? You think you get that much more at Airbnb? I don't know. I don't do Airbnb.
So this is what you have to figure out. This is the way I think about it, okay?
Yeah.
When I look at Airbnb considering difference of apartments, okay? Airbnb is not going to be rented every day. Airbnb, you have to clean. Airbnb, you have to go change the sheets. Airbnb, you have to provide toilet paper. You have to do this. You have to do all that, okay? All that is an expense. Okay, so say you're getting 65% occupancy and you're getting, $5,000 a month, right? Or something like that. But if I can rent that same unit on a 12-month lease for $1,800 a month, okay, or $2,000 a month, then I'm guaranteed I'm gonna get $24,000 a year. Okay, so guaranteed, and I don't have no problems except for going in there and fixing a toilet or unclogging it or replacing something. I don't have to provide sheets. I don't have to clean it. I don't have to worry about people complaining the Wi-Fi doesn't work and the cable doesn't work. And I mean, it's like a hotel. We're doing a lot of Airbnbs at John's Pass. So, it is a serious business. You're talking about it's a real business you have to go run. You have to do a lot. So for me, I would rather rent the apartment for a year and have a 2 to 5% vacancy loss on my apartment complex and know that I accounted for that in my pro
But if
forma.
you can keep the Airbnb full,
But if you can keep it
you're
full,
gonna make more money.
oh boy, guaranteed.
You're gonna make more money on
Guaranteed.
Airbnb if you keep it full, but you're gonna earn it.
You're gonna work.
You're gonna earn it.
You're gonna
But
work.
Go down to Miami. See what you can borrow. See what's in the market. Do your homework is the most important thing, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Crypto King. Look at that. He made $800,000 from stocks and crypto.
How do you know
and
it's
everything.
crypto?
I don't know because everybody is doing crypto now. He made
All right, what else we got? You
All
got
right.
anything, Aaron?
Yeah, of course. TK, thank you for the 10 pounds. Ben, wish you a quick recovery. Would you buy a hotel in central London? If not,
We already talked about Central London, didn't we?
Maybe he said
yeah,
it again.
it's another one. Would you be able to recommend people that would, as I keep getting on these type of deals?
I don't know anything about London, okay? He wants to sell somebody something in London?
Yeah.
It's simple. Go to another hotelier in London. Go to what was the name of the hotel, Carla? Reuben. Go to the Reuben. They're a family. They own hotels all over the world. Go in there and talk to the GM and say, hey, I got a hotel for sale. I don't know. Is that what he's talking about, selling a hotel to somebody?
Yeah.
He's asking if you
Well,
would buy a
I'm not going to buy the hotel in London. I can't speak the language.
The Stripey House.
Anyway, what else
In
we
London.
got?
We have
got
somebody
a
on
Zoomer.
Zoom.
All right, zoom on in, baby. Zoom on in.
We have
How's it going?
Fine, how are you? No, not really, but...
Not too bad. I just got a couple questions. So I am taking over an estate from my dad's passing. I'm not actually getting the estate. I'm gonna be financing it through the bank. And I'm looking to put about 80K into it. And I'm gonna do most of the work myself. And I'm just kind of debating on whether I just flip this, rent it out, live in the basement suite and rent out the top. Like, I just kind of don't know what to do.
I mean, I've been watching, cash now is always better than waiting 8 to 10 years, so I'm just kind of.
Where do you live now? What do you do? Where do you live now?
I live with my friend.
You pay
I
rent?
About $300 a month.
How much?
Yeah.
300.
$300 a month.
I mean, it depends. If you're happy, if you're looking to make money and not worry about a place to live right now and stay where you're living, then, how much money is this house going to cost you?
Well.
No, he's getting it from his.
He's still got to finance to buy it.
Oh.
Huh?
I can put 5K, I can put down.
How much?
And I'm gonna take it off for 150. I'm getting the house for 110. So I got 40 to play with on the loan, and then I also have some money from my state, about 30,000 to play with. So I have about 70 to 80,000 to kind of put into this.
What's the house worth after you fix it up?
It was valued at 110. I've done a lot of work to it. I'm looking at about 300.
You think it's worth 300 after you finish fixing it up, after putting 80,000 into it?
Yeah.
All right, so you got 80,000 all in, and you're gonna turn it into 300?
I thought he said it was
100. Oh no, wait. The
I
bank
thought he
go
said it was
100.
120 plus the 80. 120.
You take a loan out,
I'm
yeah.
getting it for 110. I'm taking out 150 loan.
All right.
So I'm gonna have about 30,000, so plus 40, so about 70,000 I'm gonna put into it. And then.
And he's gonna put 80,000 into it, 110, so he's gonna be at
so
$190.
it sounds like you're gonna double your money. If you buy that house and you fix it and flip it, you should double your 70 grand into 140 grand, roughly.
Yeah.
All right, so that's option number one. Number two, if you rent the house, if you fix it up, you still got to fix it up as much to rent it out.
Yeah.
How much?
And I would probably look at getting about 13 to 1,500 a month for rent on the upstairs. Live in the basement suite. So I would only save about 300 a month personally.
Yeah, but you're gonna get
equity in that house.
You're gonna get 1,500 a month. You said.
Yes.
That's 18,000 a year. So you can either flip the house to 70 grand, make 70 grand, have 140, or you could have an income of 18,000 a year. But then you got to pay the mortgage out of that. How much is the mortgage going to be?
The mortgage, I'm looking with property taxes, about 1,000.
How much?
1,000 a month.
1,000 a
About
month.
1,000 a month.
All right, so that's 12,000 from the 18,000 means you're going to clear 6,000 a month. Would you rather 6,000 a year? Would you rather have the 6,000 a year or 10 or 11 years worth of that 6,000 right now, the 70 grand in your hand? I don't know. It's nice to make big chunks of money. Then you worry about income money. First, you got to get your hands on chunks of money. If you can, but and then I don't think that. I don't know, do you have to pay gain on that? Because your father left you the house, kind of, right?
I might have to pay like 20%.
Well, not if you hold it a year and say, and kind of stay there.
Yeah.
Then
And that's the thing too, like to live in for 2 years, then flip it, see what the market.
I mean, you're gonna make roughly, 6,000 a year or have 70 grand in your pocket. It's whatever you want to do. If you want to move on to another deal, then you get the 70 grand profit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get emotional.
Put it this way, you ain't got 70 grand right now, and do you? You got like 30, right? You only got.
I am 27.
You only got 30 grand right now, right? Cash, liquid?
Yeah.
Well, if you do the deal with the house and you fix it up, then you'll have 100 grand.
Yeah. And
So,
look for more.
Would you rather have 100 grand or have an income of 6,000 a year? It's up to you.
I'd take the 100.
Well, up to you. All right, well, good luck to you. I wish you the
All right,
best.
thanks, buddy.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, there's
anything
a
else
lot of people
about-
out here on the Zooms.
A lot of
Yep,
Zoom. Well,
and
this
we
is
got
just
a lot
a
of
test
super
tonight.
chats,
This
too.
is just a test. We can't stay here all goddamn night. How long we staying here tonight? Rafal, did they leave?
Who?
I don't see any. Oh,
Oh, he popped his head out of the box. Look at it, hiding behind,
screens and all that.
hiding behind computers.
What time is this test over with tonight? I need a cigarette, goddammit!
Why don't we let him go have a cigarette?
All right, and then if you lose a bunch of people because they don't want to look at you.
No, they don't. And take
I'm
your
just
phone
kidding.
out there. Of course they don't want to look at me.
I'm just kidding.
I don't like looking at me.
All right. Well, we
Cigarette
got somebody
break.
on
Cigarette
Zoom.
break. You guys Zoom.
All right, before that, we got somebody on Zoom.
Oh, can he zoom to Ben?
Yeah, you can
to
zoom out of here.
Oh,
into-
shit, he's smoking, goddammit.
Oh, he's
Smoking
fucking. Oh, he
in front
got
of me
you.
right now.
He got you.
I can't smoke in here.
Hey, can you
And he's
switch to
smoking
my
his
phone and I
phone.
can go out? Switch to my phone and I'll go out. But I got no audio. Hold on, I gotta go
You
audio.
can't be smoking on the Zoom, man. You dirty smoking.
All right, I won't smoke on the Zoom.
I'm
But
just
I do
kidding.
have a question.
You can smoke on a Zoom. I'm just kidding. I smoke. I just can't smoke right now because I'm stuck in this hotel. What the hell is that?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
All right, look, we're live. We can go have a cigarette.
All right,
Come on,
what's
let's
up?
go.
What's going
All
on,
right,
man?
cool. I'm here from Sacramento, California.
Sac
Just got my
Town.
real estate license, and yes, sir. How do I find people like you?
Find people like you.
Find people like
People
me.
like you make people like me money.
Listen.
Yeah, I just got my real estate license.
All right,
I want to.
Honestly, okay, I'll tell you. Honestly, people cold call me all day. And to be honest with you, it actually works sometimes. We're going to go outside. We're going to take this outside.
Ain't gonna work.
It is going to work. It is going to work. All right, so people cold call us all the time, or you can, you have to go to people. You can look on CoStar. CoStar. If you got your real estate license, your office is going to have CoStar. And you can get on CoStar and you can look up all the people who own real estate in your area. And I think you can actually search by how much they own, like how many square feet and things like that. I think CoStar is a pretty amazing program and it's pretty expensive. Here, right here, take this, go.
Okay.
Go.
Listen, you can listen to all the bullshit he just told you.
Huh?
You want to sell real estate. You want to get around people.
Wait, he's not, he can't hear you. Am I unmuted? The phone's unmuted? There, go, get away.
Can you hear me?
Give me my phone. Give me this goddamn phone, you son.
Unmute.
Go. Get away. Go outside. And he's going to have a cigarette without me. I want a cigarette.
Listen, where'd he go? I don't see him. Where'd he go?
I'm here.
God damn it.
Other
Still here.
door.
Can you hear me?
Did he have dreads?
He's got dreads. He's on there. You can hear him.
Well, I don't see him. I don't see no dreads.
I'm still here.
All right.
Do I need to go help
You
him?
see me, dread man?
Yeah, I could see you. I could hear you.
All right, seriously. Wait, how do I get out of here? I'm going the wrong
Make
way.
a left. Give me Mike. Give me Mike. Make a left.
Anyway, the point is this. You get that license, you got to get around the biggest office making all the money in town. All right? You got to get around the office where the money's flowing, where they're making deals. And you got to go in there and you got to be the fun.
Oh shit, he's switching off the Wi-Fi. Sorry guys, he's coming off our internal Wi-Fi and he's going outside. Sorry about that, guys. He went all the way outside past your Wi-Fi.
His connection's gonna come back.
His
since he's in the
connection, there he
halls.
is. As soon as we get on the regular internet, there he is, everybody.
All right, am I here or not?
Yeah, you're there.
All right, so anyway, listen, you got to get around people that are doing deals, making money. You want to sell real estate, you know what the commission is on $1 million house in Sacramento? The total commission is about $60,000. All right? One agent represents the buyer, one agent represents the seller. You can make 30 grand off of just showing somebody some damn houses. All right? But you want to go to an office that's making money. And you want to find out who's the agents making the money. Most of the time it's women when it comes to high-end houses. And you got to see who's moving the most houses. Look in the papers, see who's taking out the full-page ads. Because let me tell you, those full-page ads in those real estate magazines, they cost big money. And you got to be an agent making money. Get with the agents that are making money and ride your coattail. That's what you got to do. That's what I would do. Anything else, little Ben Jr.?
No, Daddy, I think you got it. I'm switching out with you. I'm going to have a cigarette right after you come back in here. That's guaranteed. What are you doing?
You're blocking all that.
I'm like, wait, what are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna take a Snapchat break.
Snapchat break. Now Aaron's on Snapchat. Everybody's having a cigarette but
Don't
me.
get no goddamn breaks. All right.
Hey, thank you guys, though.
What else we got to do?
Thank you. Aaron, do we got any super chats? Super chats.
Yeah, we got plenty of super chats. So let's get to it.
We're going to take over this stage, okay? We're here taking over the Ben Mallah show.
You better put on a nice suit. And I tie my hair up.
What? Oh, you're talking about the other guy. He said, tie your hair up and put on a nice suit.
With a really nice suit. Now, you can wear your hair any way you want. But now, you better make up for it in the suit. I'm sorry. I'm just telling like it is. I wouldn't, if I, I'm just saying, get around people with money. They want to feel like you're going to protect them. And wear a nice suit.
It's true.
Good, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's true. Appearances mean a lot.
One time a real estate agent picked me up in their car, and the fucking car was shooting fire out of it. I ain't getting in that car. Who's behind my house, goddammit? There's somebody behind my house right now. Call the sheriff right away.
Behind your house?
See that picture there? Yeah, with the Nike on.
What?
It's a video.
Oh, it's a Zoom video. Yeah. No, somebody's not behind your house. They put the background on. You got to come up on technology. We got to get you into the new age.
Yeah. What else we got going
Super
on?
chat.
Super
chat.
We got plenty of super
hey,
chats.
Carla.
So, Two Blind, thank you for the $4.99. He said,
Give me my Zoom back, goddammit. So what else we got? Who else we got?
We got another caller.
Else.
Down there at the bottom. State your name, caller. Or Zoomer, or whatever the hell you. Justin. We got Justin on the line, Dad. Justin's on the line. What are you doing? You can't be smoking right there. Are you kidding me? You are not allowed to smoke right there. All those things, there's gas out there. Are you crazy?
If you're going to Zoom, you might as well boom. All right, back to the meeting.
He's coming back, everybody. He's going to come back in. The phone's going to... you guys are live, back scene of the Life for Sale show.
This hotel has got all these hidden things like an old castle.
Make a right. Make a right.
Yeah, make a right. There's a wall that allowed
In. Oh, well, you could have made a right in the other one. Right there. There you go. All right, turn that on mute. You muted him. Leon's got us. Dun, 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 dun. Now introducing Ben Mallah. You can't even. They can't even hear what you're saying.
If I gotta spend a day with him, I gotta bring 3 packs of cigarettes in the car with me.
Put your mic back on here.
Oh shit.
All
right, I'm wounded. Can I get a break tonight? I gotta come out here Thursday. We did the test. Everything worked out great. Everybody zoom in on Thursday.
I'm going to have a cigarette.
What?
Nothing.
Can you make it on Thursday? Are you sure you don't have any other obligations?
Well, I mean, I could cut my night short and come in.
You
But
got the bowling league or something?
yeah, I mean, there is bowling practice on Thursday, and then there's ice skating afterwards, and I gotta, and
Every time you go to an ice skating ring, you leave permanent marks in the goddamn ice.
That's right, because I'm a
you are. What else?
skater.
all right, we got plenty of super chats. So,
All
Two
right, what do
Blind,
we got?
thank you for the $4.99. He said, I have $1 million to invest. Should I put
$1
it?
million.
Yep. Should I put it all into a $2 million deal with 24 to 32 units? Or should I put it into 3 different properties? Or should I develop new apartments on land with tax abate?
Listen, you got to sit down and figure out what you can do to make the most of that money. All right? If I had $1 million to invest, which I might, I'd be looking for a $4 million deal. Okay? But then I'm on that level. You want to spread it out into, $10,000, $400,000 deals, you can do that too. You got to sit down wherever the opportunity is around you. If you got opportunity to make big bucks and big deals, then do it. It's whatever you have within your reach. You can't do what you ain't got in your reach. I can't go out now and buy an apartment building. No way in hell. There's no way in hell I can go out right now anywhere I can find in Florida and buy a decent apartment building. So what do? I look for other opportunities. What is there out there that I can make money on? Maybe I got to buy a smaller deal. What else?
We got somebody on Zoom.
Zoom,
What's
baby,
up?
Zoom.
Hey, Ben, how you doing?
Fine, how are you? Even though I'm all fucked up here.
I'm good. I'm from the
Okay,
YouTube earlier about the jewelry.
You buying jewelry?
He's the jewelry store. He's going to buy a jewelry store.
Okay.
Jewelry.
You're the jeweler. What are you wearing around your
So-
neck? Looks like leather.
Well, I've got my jacket on, Loyola, and
What's
I've got my
around-
Army jeans on.
Oh,
We
okay,
had
look like
ROTC
you-
today.
You were in the Army?
ROTC.
Very good. That's great. You going to college then?
They're giving me a full ride.
You're in high
Scholarship,
school?
full ride scholarship.
What?
They're giving him a full ride scholarship.
Oh, they're giving you a scholarship. Where? What school?
I'm at Loyola, Chicago.
And you're gonna get a 4-year scholarship in ROTC? Very good, very good. You're gonna be an officer. Yes, sir!
So I'm thinking afterwards, I'll just stick with National Guard. I'm not thinking active. And the jewelry store, I've been working there a few years, and I plan to do it afterwards. And I'm in a small town. Around me is a bunch of small colleges. And then up in Wisconsin, right across the line, there's a whole network of them. I won't get into the college real estate. And I just wanted to see your thoughts on that.
You talk about student housing?
Student housing.
I love student housing if there's a demand and you can supply it. We had a 580-bed student apartment building right near here in Tampa, and it did really well. You know, if you want to do that, you talking about like a small level, like doing what? You talking about how
I
many?
want
Like,
to start off getting a bunch of houses, because around here what everyone does is 3 or 4 buddies find a house, and the houses are what, 80, 90K around here. The
how much
Midwest,
can you get per
different
room?
shit.
How much can you
Sorry?
get per room? If you buy a house for $80,000 or $90,000, how much can you rent each bedroom out if it has 3 bedrooms in it?
400 to 600.
That's good money. The numbers work. That's great. You know, and if that's something you think that you can do in your area, you should definitely do it. You should do it right away, as quick as you can. You know, but how old are you?
I just turned 20 last week.
So but you don't work, right?
I work all summers, and then since I'm on the full ride, I really have no expenses. I just collect money and keep saving and saving.
But how much you got to buy a house for?
Right now I'm at 12 grand. By the end of the summer, I want to buy a house for my friends and then have them be renting that from me.
All right, but the point is this: you're saying you got to have $80,000 or $90,000 to buy a house, right?
It's an 80 or 90K house.
Right. How you going to come up with the 80 or 90K?
Loan. I've
From
been
who?
building my credit.
Have you got a loan? Have you applied for a loan yet?
I have an auto loan that I've been doing, a small one.
An auto loan? Auto loan and real estate loan is like apples and oranges. Totally 2 different things. In fact, the people that loan you the money for the real estate, they don't want you to have an auto loan. You need to get qualified for a real estate loan. All right? You need to go. Who loans you the money for the car? Who was it?
Local credit union.
Ask them, tell them you want to buy a house. Now go back to them. They know you. You had a loan with them, so you got credit history, right? And tell them you want to buy a house. Because if you only got 12 grand, you still need 70, 80 grand. You got to get the money. Go back to the credit union, show them everything you earn, show them what you got, see how much money they'll loan you. You can't go look for a house till you got the money, right?
So as long as I stick with them and they keep seeing that history, does that look good?
You know, it's all about what you can
For now.
afford. They're going to expect you to make enough money to pay your car loan, to pay your food, to pay your housing expense. They're going to figure out what your budget should be and how much you make, and that's going to determine how much they're going to loan you to buy a house. It's all about income. Your first place is going to be based on you, how much you can afford to pay. They're not counting on the bedrooms you're renting out. So that burden is on you. You got to go find out how much money you can get from the bank to buy.
All right.
All right?
Thank you, Ben. All your education helps a lot. 'cause I
Well,
don't
go
know
to the
people
bank and
do
get that
real
loan,
estate.
and you'll be on your way. You got a great plan. Your plan is great. Okay? Now you just got to find the money to execute the plan. And keep saving.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Testing. All right,
think
Ben, we're
that's
gonna
might be a
wrap it
wrap.
up. So we're gonna do last 2 super chats.
Okay,
And we're
couple
gonna
more
wrap it up.
super chats. And then I gotta go. I gotta rest my arm. This room's gonna be packed with over 150 or 100 people at least on Thursday. So we gotta get ready. They ain't got this Zoom thing. I think all the bugs worked out of it. What else we got?
Today was good.
Sean, thank you for the $4.99. He said, "How do you negotiate closing costs on an FHA loan? Total price is $300,000, multifamily in Florida. Any suggestions?"
I don't know if you can. If you get an FHA loan, listen, you're already getting it for 3.5% down. Okay, and all you smart people out there that went out and got their real estate license can save 3% on that 3.5% and only have to put down 0.5%. But anyway, let's say you know, the one thing about FHAs, you're getting a tremendous benefit by only having to put 3.5% down. Everything else, they got rules, to my knowledge. You might be able to have a good agent that can negotiate with the seller. You know, in real estate, every single thing is negotiable, okay? Everything's negotiable. So you could try to go to the seller and say, listen, I need you to pay for this and pay for that and throw in this and throw in that. If they really want to sell, they might do it. You know, ask and you shall receive, you know. But otherwise, I think there's pretty much rules that you go by of what the FHA costs are. And, you know, but typically I think the seller's going to pay for the doc stamps and the title insurance. All right, but you're going to have to pay for title insurance on the loan, which is called an endorsement. But, you know, they're pretty standard charges. I don't think you'll be able to get out of it much. But it don't hurt to ask. You can even have the balls to ask the damn agent, hey, I'm running low on money here. Can you throw in a little commission, you know, on the deal? Maybe they will. Maybe they'll throw you $500 at least. Who the hell knows? Anything helps. What else?
All right.
That's
all.
All right, good night, good luck. Zoom in Thursday. You better be back Thursday. You can sit and eat your Cheerios in your kitchen and watch it. You better come here and meet with us and hang out with us on Thursday. And I can't wait to meet the great people that are coming here live. Those people I really got to give it to. With all the shit going on, they're flying. They're worried about vaccination. You got vaccinated today?
I got vaccinated today.
I hope it works. What was it for?
I got the Pfizer.
All right, good luck. And we'll see you Thursday night.
Yep.
Don't miss it, baby. We'll be looking for
everybody,
you.
don't forget to
make us come Zoom you.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. Ask Ben, do it all, please. It helps.
BenMallah.com/LFS.
Hey, and buy our merch.
Live.
Buy all the merch up. Let's do it.
Buy that merch.
Peace out.
Adios, amigos.
Hasta luego.
Adios, paisanos.
Cállate la boca.